What? Laughing at me. I'm trying to be courteous.
I was
Anyway,
laughing at me because I'm like reading my phone, like yeah, ding.
okay. So, uh, let me fix that. You know what? Okay, because I'm trying to. There we go. Settings. There we go. Virtual background. Um, 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 where are we here?
Ring a ding ding.
Open. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. There we go. Into the Feywild background while we're recording. So, just to hide the mess in my room. I'm sorry. It's ugly. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Blood, Sweat, and Steel. Welcome back to my channel and everybody else's channel for Season 2, Campaign 2 of Witches Play D&D. I'm here with Iska, Rebecca, and Taya. Guys, you want to introduce yourselves and introduce your new characters for the new campaign? Let's go with Rebecca.
Oh my god, it's me. I start.
Sure, why not?
Hi guys. I have a channel called Little Cosmic Crow. I post stuff there sometimes not. That's pretty much it for that. I'm playing a new character named Delphina Bloom, and she is a cleric. She has like galaxy pretty eyes and short pink hair, and that's pretty much it. I guess I don't know how far you want me to, like, are we sharing all of the things yet, or are we waiting on?
No, it doesn't matter. You share what you want about your character, and then we can move on.
Okay, well, so like we're doing like the lost things. Do you want me to share that yet, or wait?
Sure, you can, you don't have to, but you can.
Okay, so I have a lost thing that my character will be looking for this campaign, being a stuffed animal of sort, a little rabbit.
Yep.
And that's all I got.
Taya, introduce yourself and your character, and you don't have to share your lost thing, but you may if you wish.
Sure. I am playing Violet Nightshade, who's a human ranger. Shocking, I know. Who's a Phaelost.
Human ranger?
Yeah, or human rogue. Human
I
rogue.
was like, you're a rogue, aren't you?
Human rogue. Sorry,
Nailed it.
I get them confused. I'm a human rogue, and I'm a Phaelost. My eyes throw with iridescent color. I like to wear purple camo, and I have lost the memory of my parents. I have no memories of my parents, who they are, anything. And yeah, I'm going into the wild beyond the Witchlight.
Iska?
So, my real name is Iska, and my channel is The Stitch and Witch, where usually I'm good at keeping up with making content. Not the past couple of weeks or so, because I've been struggling with some side effects of my long-term illness, including major fatigue and some weakness. So this is the first time I'm on camera for a couple of weeks now. But I am playing Ada Wastrider, and she is a elf rogue, not rogue, ranger. See, now I'm doing a thing.
Your fault, Taya.
Good job, me. I am a, what kind of elf am I? I forget. I'm looking at my character sheet, so it will tell me.
It looked like an Aladdin.
I am an Elandrin elf. And yeah, I am playing a ranger. In terms of things that I have lost, I have had my sense of direction taken from me.
Which, as a ranger, is kind of amusing.
It's going to prove challenging. However, what my friends do not know as of yet is that I am horribly embarrassed and very, very self-conscious about the fact that my sense of direction was taken from me. And so I am going to constantly be trying to play it cool, like I know exactly where I'm going, and trying to give no clue to these guys yet that has actually been taken from me while I am searching fervently for it.
I'm sure that won't be the butt of any jokes or anything.
Exactly. I don't want to be the butt of a joke. I don't want people to know this about me. I want people to think that I'm quite a competent ranger.
All right. So, as we get started, once we're ready, the traveling extravaganza known as the Witchlight Carnival visits your world once every 8 years. You have a dim memory of sneaking into the carnival as a child without paying for a ticket. That memory has grown foggy over time, though it still conjures a weird admixture of emotions. Wonder and awe mixed with loss and regret. During this childhood visit, your character lost something. You tried to find it, but the carnival owners, a pair of elves named Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, were decidedly unhelpful, saying to you only, "Silly little screeching cricket," said Mr. Witch. "You forgot to buy a ticket." "The carnival goes round and round," said Light. "The multiverse is our playground. Nothing's free and nothing's lost. Every visit has its cost." So, as time passed, your heart became less heavy, and you gave less and less thought to those childhood events. Now, for some reason you can't explain, the longing to retrieve that which you have lost has resurfaced, as though an old spell has faded away, allowing you to feel the loss as sharply as if it had happened yesterday. The Witchlight Carnival has returned, and you find yourself standing near a ticket booth by the entrance to it at twilight, just as the carnival is about to open. There you meet others who look as troubled as you. Without knowing how or why, you sense that each of them has lost something as well. Perhaps fate has brought you all together. And that brings us to our carnival map. You are standing in front of the ticket booth. And ticket booth. Yeah, there we go. Yep. And a silver statue of a dancing fairy is mounted on the roof of a ticket booth and surrounded by fluttering butterflies. The booth is decorated with an animated depiction of the night sky, with shooting stars arcing across it. An elderly goblin perches behind the ticket counter, peering at you quizzically through a spyglass. He lowers a spyglass and calls out to you, "Greetings, fairgoers. Do I have a Delphina, a Violet, or an Ida in line anywhere?"
Here, here.
Yeah.
Also here.
Oh, look, and he
Yes.
peers you through his eyeglass. You're where? You're there.
Present.
For me? Really? Well, thank you. That's very nice. You didn't have to bring me anything.
If you really want one.
Well, that's not required. It's just your tickets have been paid for. Yes, you do match the descriptions. And he looks through his notes. Yes, I think.
That's me.
Here you go, and here is your ticket, and you have achieved. You have retrieved. You've received in your inventory a Witchlight Carnival ticket.
I've got a
Yeah.
golden ticket.
You are each given a ticket. In fact,
Oh boy, oh boy.
each in turn.
Cool.
So we're in?
You are.
You are muffled, Chris.
Of course I am. Come on. Damn.
It's good now.
Every
Yep.
time.
Can
Okay.
hear you.
All right. So, is tickets good for 8 rides or 8 attractions? each attendee will punch your ticket, and if you need another one, you come back here. There's only 8 silver or a ticket packed, as you choose. But the first one is free.
All right.
All right. Well, if you don't mind me saying so, there is our refreshments. Each refreshment comes with a drink and a snack, and is cost you 1 ticket punch. In addition, each ride will also cost you 1 ticket punch. Have a good time. And, well, he's been drinking.
Clearly.
I haven't, but he has. Sorry, Mountain Dew will do that. Yay! But
Whatever this world's equivalent to Mountain Dew is.
no, he's been drinking booze. This is a goblin. He's been boozing.
Okay, so it was 1 punch for
A ride, attraction, or set of refreshments. Refreshments includes
Okay.
Food and drink.
Ooh. Well, what do we want to do first?
You should be able to zoom out on the screen if you wanted to.
Zooming.
And there's a whole map here.
So we just have to decide like what ride. Ooh, there's a Pixie Kingdom.
That's a
Dragonfly rides.
Yeah. Ooh.
Carousel, staff area, big top.
I'm sorry, the staff area. Do we have to pay a whole
You are
bunch?
not permitted in the staff area. That's
Then why is it on the map? That's what I want to know.
that is.
Hall of Illusions. Snail racing.
Mhm.
Mystery
What is the
mine.
bubble top pop teapot? What is that?
That is somewhere located very near to the center of the map. That is probably the closest actual ride to your location.
It's a ride?
It's a ride.
How might one write it?
Now, as you pass the ticket booth, there is candied fruits and cotton candy booths. These booths here that Violet is near.
What is the calliope?
You don't know. You'll have to go near it. Do you know what a calliope organ is?
No.
These booths here have refreshments,
Looks like
ice cream, cotton candy, probably some kind of adult beverage for the adults, and fruit drinks for the children. You, however, are no longer considered children.
So we go on the bubble pop teapot.
That is entirely up to you.
That's the one that drew my attention first as well. So I think we should take a look at that.
All right.
She would learn after all.
A 20-foot tall teapot rests upon a wooden platform. Its painted surface whirling with moving imagery of flying dragons breathing streams of bubbles. A door at the base of the teapot allows entry to its interior. Those who enter emerge from the spout enclosed in a bubble that detaches to float off across the carnival. 7 goblins sit around the platform sipping tea from mismatched porcelain cups. The first goblin looks at you and says, "How? It's only 1 ticket punch for a ride. Would you like to take a ride in the bubble top teapot and get a bird's eye view of the carnival?"
I want to be a bubble. Yes.
Yes, please.
All right. If
Absolutely.
you approach to enter, says, "That which you would like to say, try to say another way."
Certainly.
Tomato.
I do not want to go on the ride.
But turtle and trouble instead of bubble, or
I don't think I did it right.
normally say not instead of teapot, or bubble tickets instead of bubble tickets instead of ticket, or something. He's rhyming in the Cogni manner.
And what?
He's making rhymes.
He's making up rhymes for words that don't rhyme with each other. That what you would like to say? Try to say another way.
So
If you'd like to present your bubbly ticket, which of course you take to mean is all right, go ahead, chunk. And he clicks your ticket. Does anybody else want to go on a ride? All right, ka-chunk, and he would punch your ticket. Is everybody going? And Delphina, you ka-chunk, right?
Yep.
Go on, go ahead.
Yep.
So,
Doink.
all right. Problem non-condemned. So as you enter the bubble pot, you are encased in a bubble, and you come out the spout. And as you come out the spout, you detach the teapot. You float about 20 or 30 feet up, and you can make a dexterity check to gain control of the bubble.
Oh, that's really fun.
Everybody make a dexterity.
$14.
Okay, you gain control of the bubble, and you can now sort of hamster ball walk through the air anywhere you would like to go. And when you get to a spot, the bubble will pop, and you will slowly feather fall to the ground after 1 minute. But until then, you can sort of hamster ball wheel walk across the sky 30 feet up to whatever location you would like. And within 1 minute from up in the air, you can get probably halfway across the carnival.
Hey, I got a 15.
You are also able to do the same. You have full control of your bubble.
I'm floating.
Are we in individual bubbles or are we all in one bubble?
You're in individual bubbles.
Oh, I grilled a 12.
Can we bubble bash each other in the sky?
Yes, we'll pop each other's bubble and feather fall to the ground wherever you're at.
Better watch out. Oh, gonna catch
you barely, after kind of flipping upside down a little bit and having some difficulty, you manage to get control of your bubble and are able to do precisely the same thing. But you're 30 feet above the ground and able to go wherever you would like. You hear some screaming coming from rather far up. And somebody is slow falling and long screaming.
You're going to need to turn the ambient music down a little bit there, Chris.
Might. Or just turn it off. Wait, where is it?
The ambient music is fine. It just needs to not dominate the sound.
It needs to turn off is what I need to do.
So as I float above the calliope, what is it? Is it a train?
Oh, is that why? Where are you? Did you go over near the calliope?
Yep.
I don't even know where I am. Oh, there I am. I'm in the middle.
Where are you?
I was able to turn mine on with a little music symbol.
That is why. So the calliope is a playing thing. So move away from the calliope, Iska. That's why.
There we go. Okay, moving away.
Now move back towards it.
Totally does. All right, fun.
So I'm going to just delete that. Never mind.
There's a carousel. That's fun.
Yep.
Kind of want to go on a dragonfly ride.
Okay.
I see some rocks in a circle.
You can actually walk if you go straight to the dragonfly rides, you can bubble ride to the dragonfly rides. However, as you do so, you hear a bit of screaming. it seems a human is very slowly falling to the ground and screaming and screaming and screaming. He seems to be panicked, even though, like, there's obviously no reason to. Remember the Featherfall tokens from the other campaign? That's the effect that he's under.
So he's a baby, is what
And I just kind of shake my head. Silly humans. Don't they know what Featherfall is?
As he passes you, he goes, "I have been falling for 30 minutes." And continues.
Sounds like you pissed off the wrong person.
Yep.
And he finally hits the ground, and the bubble pops. And he just hits the ground and is completely fine, but sort of annoyed and sort of storms off in the direction of the feasting orchard. Meanwhile, you have all seemed to have arrived at the dragonfly rides.
They got big lily pads.
They do.
Oh my god, are we gonna get to ride a dragonfly? Is that the next
I think we should.
winded entertainment?
Huge
I don't really
lily
get
pads
the point of bubble ride other than to get here.
Huge lily pads rest on the surface of the pool, glistening with phosphorescent algae. Giant dragonflies use these lily pads as landing platforms, buzzing loudly overhead with wings as brilliant as stained glass windows,
Oh, pretty.
and alighting briefly to drop off and pick up excited passengers. Near the entrance, a small, smiling tree ant turns your way and beckons you over. A red squirrel clings to its leafy canopy, peering at you suspiciously, keeping one eye on the acorns in the tree ant's branches. Greetings, traveler. Greetings, visitors. Would you like to ride the dragonflies? My name is North Wind. How can I help you today?
North
I'd like to ride a dragonfly, please.
Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to take it.
Huh?
Did you know Mr. Witch and Mr. Light aren't the carnival's original owners? But don't tell anyone I told you. You know, they're not even from the Feywild. But it matters not 1 inch. We're all one big happy family here. Ka-chunk.
The drama.
Someone's spilling the tea. He might be a tea tree. Who knows?
Last time I checked, we left the teapot. But alright. He's at the wrong ride.
You have access to 1 dragonfly. Violet.
I call the blue one. Doink.
Okay. So if everybody enters, it goes ahead and does the thing. Then
There's only 2 dragonflies, and there's 3 of us.
there's 3 or 4 dragonflies if you wanted to ride. You don't have to, though, Ida.
I'm getting on a green one because there is no
Oh, yeah.
dragonfly there, so I'm bringing it about with my imagination.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. And as you do so, there are 8 dragonflies, which are trained to fly their riders in a lazy figure 8 around the carnival thoroughfare at a height of about 20 feet. Characters who try to steer their dragonfly, of course, must succeed on a DC 12 wisdom animal handling check to do so.
Can't hear you.
You're muffled again, Chris.
I know. All right, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it's like you face a certain way and it goes muffled.
All right. That might be better. Okay, where the dragonfly? Okay.
It's a little bit my favorite part sometimes. Because just beating the table.
Dragonflies are trained to fly their riders in a lazy figure 8 around the carnival's thoroughfare at a height of 20 feet. Character who tries to steer their dragonfly, of course, must succeed on a DC 12 wisdom animal handling check to do so.
Ooh, I think I have animal stuff. I could
To
think.
take them off the course?
To steer them around the fair.
Well, if they're just going to take me on like a regular ride, I'm just cool to just sit back and let them take me on a ride.
All right, they do take you on a tour of the fairgrounds, and if you zoom out, it is a sort of figure eight pattern around the perimeter of the fair, and it's
Yep.
sort of a figure eight now, and they just kind of follow that track. If you look at the overall pattern of the walkways,
Oh.
so they follow that pathway, and you
Cool.
can see the feasting orchard with lines of picnic tables and many tasty treats on the tables for fairgoers to compete eating, have an eating contest. There's also Silver Song Lake with a mermaid performer, and you can see that you pass the big top, you come back, swoop around the mystery mines, the snail racing, and the Hall of Illusions, and to eventually go past the Calliope and its jaunty tune that we're not going to listen to anymore, and back to the Dragonfly rides and the lands. As along your trip, you do encounter a little bit of a snafu as you hear a commotion. A small blue-haired dwarf has lost his seating and is dangling from one of the saddles from the Dragonfly. An animal handling check might allow you to assist him.
If I already rolled mine, or do you want me to
I
re-roll?
rolled
Make
a
another animal.
13.
What, you rolled a 13? Okay.
I rolled 18.
Anybody who rolled higher than 12 is able to sort of guide their dragonfly over to the dwarf who's dangling from his saddle and sort of assist him down and take them onto their dragonfly.
Yeah, we'd do that.
Okay.
I'd do that.
Alrighty. Outstanding. And you do manage to get him onto the seating of your into the saddle of your dragonfly, and as you come down, he's very grateful. And actually, the crowd, the people in line, see this and they sort of clap, and you can see that there's a general air of appreciation and like, oh yeah, okay, that was good work. They
You
saw it.
guys.
Yeah, right. Like, it's like, well done. That was good work, even though it was only 20 feet.
Okay, well now I feel bad about it.
Show off.
Well done. Well done.
They might as well just crown me mayor now.
All right, fun. So we're done riding dragonflies now?
You are.
And I'm basically a hero now, so yeah. No pressure, guys. Try and keep up.
All right. So, Northwind says, "Hey, that was pretty great. That really seemed to perk people's mood up, seeing you do something heroic like that, even though it wasn't really that big of a risk."
You know,
Well
the
done.
backhanded compliment makes me feel not as good about it as before. Because I was like, man, I'll help that guy.
No. He could have sprained his neck pretty bad, even at 20 feet. And then the red-furred squirrel in his branches kind of looks at you and goes, like, well done.
That guy? Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, squirrel.
So, I'll tell you something else. There's nothing Mr. Light likes more than a sea of smiling faces. If the carnival's happy, he's happy. So I'm sure he'll be real happy with you. Thanks for doing that.
Sure.
And you know what? Here you go. And he hands you a tiny little, like, sort of a pixie-sized funnel cake.
Oh, hell yeah. All of a sudden, this is paying off real great. Thanks.
Jasmine's here.
Oh, hey, Jasmine. How
Hi.
are you?
Trouble has arrived.
Do I type down the funnel cake as well?
Jasmine, it's a new campaign. This is well beyond the Witchlight, which is a Feywild adventure. So glad you're here. You're catching the first little bit of the first episode. As always, the campaign stops to say hi to Jasmine because she does that.
We like Jasmine.
Yes.
She's a showstopper.
Mhm. But anyway, the Dragonfly rides conclude with a bit of a happy ending, and you can see the mood's a little bit better, a little bit brighter, and the music seems to sound a little bit
Muffle. Can't hear you.
freaking. I swear this microphone sucks ass. But
I hear you now, though.
If it sucks ass, I think we'd have very different sound quality.
Thank you, Iska.
I couldn't help it.
Not the sigh.
Disappointed face.
Anyway. Is there anything else you guys would like to do? Any other attractions you'd like to see?
I want to go to the lake.
Okay. Yeah,
Silverstone Lake?
you did see from your aerial view on the Dragonflies, there is a mermaid performer.
What?
There
That's
is
cool.
There is a mermaid. Yes.
I like it. Punch my ticket.
Well, this one is actually free. There is no ticket cost.
Whoa. Little sus.
So
No cost. Did you
This
just jump over to the mermaid?
yeah, this would come on.
I used my parkour skills.
Very impressed.
You
That's
have
okay.
parkour skills?
That is a big jump.
I'm a rogue. I have parkour skills.
And this will
Ooh.
be Plasha, the mermaid singer. So,
Birdie.
and she is currently singing. So, mist gathers at the banks of a shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lakeshore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magical sculptures that whirl around her as she performs, adding to the performance. And she's depicting a Romeo and Juliet-like scene as she sings. And,
I was just trying to imagine. Like the death. Is she playing both parts? Romeo and Juliet?
no, the
waves.
water. The water and the waves are being shaped into sculptures by the
Oh,
song
okay, I
are
see.
depicting the scene.
I mistook that. I thought you meant she was like acting out while she's singing. I was like, one mermaid show.
From amongst the crowd, you hear, "Boo! You suck! That's a big fish!" and other various heckling. It seems to be bothering the mermaid, which, she's starting to lose concentration. Every time she gets heckled, one of the water sculptures seems to almost deform.
Jerks.
Yeah, that kind of is mean. I need you guys to make me a perception check.
Perceiving time.
Phew!
Bless
Excuse
you.
me.
Bless you. That was adorable, by the way.
I only have cute sneezes,
19.
or I have ones that are like ridiculously loud, like Yeah. They only come in obnoxious or adorable. There is no in between. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
12.
12.
Yeah, I also got 12.
I
Yeah.
got 19.
Okay. So the 12, here's heckling. 19, you see pretty much exactly where the heckling is coming from. It's coming from a little feathered bird person that you know is a kenku. Using. Kenkus aren't supposed to have a voice, but this guy sure seems to. And he's booing at the mermaid and then trying to change positions. He's trying to be sneaky, but because you're a rogue, you're a little bit better at it than he is, and you notice him. And he's moving off away from you from the crowd.
Okay, so let's go over and grab him and be like, not cool, dude.
Rough
Okay.
him up.
Yeah, rough him up a little bit. Give him a what's for.
Bullying's not cool, kid.
Okay, make me a stealth check to see if he notices you approaching him.
He's still. Oh shit. 8.
So yeah, no, he does. You do not stealth, and he does seem to spot you, and he sort of takes off into the crowd, out towards the away from the pond, away from the Silver Song Lake, and looks like he's headed towards the big top.
I pull up my bow and shoot him.
Oh,
Jeez,
That escalated quickly.
damn.
No, I won't do that. That would be mean. He's going towards the big top. So, guys, do we follow him, or do we say talk to the mermaid
I think
and see if
if
she's glad that we
if he's
chased him off?
pissed off, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, he's gone. That was the
Yeah.
point.
I'm
Yeah.
not Jason.
Taylor, you're,
I mean-
you're frozen, but I can hear you, but you're frozen. That's just all.
Am I frozen?
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're visually frozen.
I'm not frozen on my screen. That's weird. I don't know what to do. I think it is just time.
Yeah, it might reload.
It might be
Might.
because I'm sharing my screen that like makes my computer screen. So
Okay, well, we can stop sharing your screen for the moment, and we can share somebody else's screen, see if that fixes it.
Yep, no, she is still frozen.
You're still frozen.
really,
Maybe if you take out like her camera feed and re-add it.
If you left, you come back.
Taya said this is Sparta in this bee. That's hilarious, Jasmine. This is Sparta!
Not the mermaid is thick. And she was.
I need to message Taya, see if she's coming back.
She's probably just popping out to
Nope,
pop
there
right
she
back
is.
in.
There we go.
am I moving now?
That's much better. Yes, you're back. You're back. All right, we need to share somebody else's screen, I think. So, I don't know who has a better connection, but
Anyone. I guess you can try mine, but I don't know if it only show the Foundry one.
I
it'll-
put mine in a new, like I make a new, take the tab a new window, and then go when you go to share, you go to present, and then you can click on just share that window.
Share screen. And then the stat. Did that do it?
that should do it. There we go. Yep, that did it.
Alrighty.
So, Plasha seems to appreciate that you sort of chased off the heckler, and she does continue, and no more booing, no more negative comments happen, and actually the show progresses rather nicely, and the water sculptures do portray a rather nice, a really interesting scene. of a bit of a drama, like a Romeo and Juliet type of thing. At the end of the show, Plasha jumps out of her bowl and swims through the lake because the bowl is in the lake, raised above the water level. She's able to swim through the lake and actually anything that is connected to the water. But she swims to the lake and comes towards you and beckons you over. Says, "Hey."
Hey.
She beckons you over. "Hey, I appreciate what you did chasing off that heckler. That I don't know why it bothers me, but it really does. I hate that kind of stuff. But anyway, if you'd like, I'd be happy to give you guys, a free singing lesson
Ooh.
if you're interested."
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. So you spend the next hour getting singing lessons from Plasha, the mermaid bard. And
Learning
you
how
now
to sing
have-
Baby Shark do 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 all day long.
Honestly, you guys.
I would just like to point out, Chris, that this time it wasn't me.
I would like to point out, most oftentimes it is me.
But you've all received one free singing lesson,
Woohoo!
and it seemed to be Taya's character that the Kenku was most afraid of. So points to Violet, and Plasha gives you a very special thank you, and she hands you a little mechanical goldfish.
Ooh.
Wind up.
That's cute.
And if you wind it up, it flips its tail and blows bubbles.
Precious.
That's amazing.
You all now have 1 point in performance singing. You're proficient in performing, sing, whatever. You know what I mean.
Cool.
I don't know how to.
Performance.
You said performance?
You can now check it.
Yes.
Link.
Yep.
All right.
How do we do that?
You go open
So
up
go
your
to your
character sheet,
foundry.
check the little mark. Nope. Yeah. Well, yeah. Open up in Foundry and check the little check mark.
Oh, beside performance.
Yes.
So we're proficient in it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Before we could sing, now we can really sing.
Correct.
Bitches.
Got a good set of lungs.
And if you want to make it proficient on your D&D one, you got to click on it. It'll open up a window on the side, and then you go down to skill proficiency level, and then you click proficient.
Yep. So
Yeah.
you do have several attractions that you could visit again, and
I want.
There's some more stuff on the other side. How about snail racing? That sounds pretty lit.
I love that you think that sounds lit.
I want to go to
I
Pixie
think-
Kingdom.
was that?
Which one?
There's Pixie Kingdom.
Oh, Pixie Kingdom. I mean, we're passing right by that one to get there, so.
There's that, or that and the snail racing. I don't care.
Boink.
I say we go snail race first, and then to the Pixie Kingdom.
Okay.
So the snail racing. Give me a second to find it.
Ticket. Now, do we watch them or do we get to race them?
Oh my god, you get to ride on their backs.
That would be awesome.
3 days later.
The grandstand next to the Ruckus The racecourse are filled with cheering fairgoers, ringing bells, swinging rattles, and waving flags.
Oh, I see. We
The
can sit
starting
up.
line, 8 giant
Oh
snails
yeah.
having their shells
seats.
scrubbed by pixies. Above the circular course, a wooden gantry hangs from the branches of a central tree, where 2 goblins officiate the proceedings. Snail racing is a highly competitive and fast-paced sport that draws a lively crowd. Characters can participate in the race as snail jockeys, but it does cost 1 punch per ticket. If you just like to watch the race and place bets,
Gambling.
for free. You can gamble for free, yes. But you can gamble as many trinkets as you have in exchange for a 1-to-1 game. Or you can
Oh.
have your ticket punched and race the snail and possibly win trinkets.
Ooh, I like
I want to
that.
race a snail.
Racing.
I also like that. Yeah.
Well, the goblin in the
I
in
want the
charge
green.
in charge of the proceedings does say, yeah, we have 3 snails left. We got room for all of you if you're interested in racing.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay.
Ticket punch.
Okay, ka-chunk.
Ka-chunk.
Never was I more happy to part my money.
Or your ticket.
Do they have
you know,
names?
whatever.
Do they
Same
have, like,
idea.
Every snail needs a jockey, and any saddle not filled by the characters or filled by other attendees. The commoner stat block represents NPCs. Right. At the snails and their riders begin at the starting line, fireworks signal the start of the race, after which the riders race their snails to the finish line. On a whiteboard or notepad, jot down the giant snail, their numbers, and their riders. Next to the names, keep a running total of how far each snail travels in feet during the race. The course is 480 feet long. The race is divided into 6-second rounds. Once the race begins, the snails move along the track and at remarkable speed, each one covering 80 feet per round. It's by itself. Without the riders, and snails are an even match, but a jockey can try to improve a snail's performance by patting its shell or speaking words of encouragement at it. Initiative rolls are unnecessary. Once per round, each jockey can make a DC 12 animal handling check. And you would add an additional 10, you would add a D8 roll to see how far you go per round.
Okay.
So basically, every round, you're going to make an animal handling check to see if you can add a D8.
So we roll a D20 for that one?
Right. And I think there's 5 rounds.
Okay, so we're doing first
I rolled
round.
a 5.
Doing great.
Cool. Love that for you.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Wait, hold on. I haven't done mine yet. Let's see. I got a 13. All right. Are we supposed to be writing these down or just keep rolling?
No. Go ahead. And how many feet did you go?
Plus a D8.
You go, 10 feet plus a D8.
Oh, plus D8. I forgot about
And
that.
there's 5 rounds to see how far you get.
Oh my god, I rolled a 2. I am not winning this race. I have this petition.
Okay.
So you roll a
Hold on.
as well as the D20?
Delvina falls off of her snail.
Wait, I thought it was plus the D20. Is it not that?
It's a D20 plus a D8. To see
Oh,
how far you go.
so mine's 14.
So,
So
right.
mine's a 6.
6. Okay.
Okay, let me see. D8.
Maybe Violet falls off of her snail.
I rolled a 4 for my D8.
These guys are going real
Okay.
fast.
Roll a D20 and add the 4 to it.
3. So that's 7
Yeah.
then?
That's 7 feet total this round.
Woohoo!
Rebecca, how many feet did your snail go?
For the first one?
Yep.
Is that just how much I rolled or what?
Yeah, the total between a 20 and a D8.
Oh, I got 14.
14. Yikes. Okay. So leading this round is Rebecca. Okay, so next round, you're each gonna on a roll in procession. Let's go with Rebecca, Iska, and Taya, just because that's the order I got you in on the cameras.
Okay.
So a D20 and a D8. Add them together.
Okay, and still the animal handling, right?
Yeah. Just add your animal handling. Yeah, roll the animal handling. 4.
Not as good as the last time.
A D20 and add a D8 to it.
Okay. So 15.
15.
That's not bad.
Okay. Iska.
I rolled an 8 on my D20
Okay.
and a 3 on my D8.
11. Okay.
Nice.
I rolled a 19 plus a D8 is a 19 plus 7 is 26.
Oh my god.
6. Okay. That's a good roll. That's a good
Someone
roll.
gave a pep talk.
Yeah, someone really gave the snail a pep talk. That snail is
I was
scooting
sweet
along.
talking and patting the shell.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're actually just kind of whoop as that thing accelerates like a sports car. And snails are apparently giant snails are not slow like their tiny cousin. So,
At least not Taya's snail.
no, tails.
No.
A little slow out the gate, but
So, round 3,
Warming up.
you're all going to do the same thing again. We're going to start in the same order because initiative is not important for this one.
Okay. So then. Hello? There
Initiative
we
is
go.
not important, he says to 3 of the most competitive people he's ever met.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Ooh.
What's a D8?
And then think.
Oh,
Ooh,
good God.
6.
Yeah.
This is not Rebecca's round.
Okay. So,
Me and my snail having a fallout
Okay.
in the back.
And I rolled exactly the same as I did last round. Another 11.
Oh really?
I rolled
Okay.
another
Steady.
8 on the
Steady.
D20 and another 3 on the D8. I could not have made that up if I tried.
Ada's gonna win.
Slow and steady.
Yep.
all right, I rolled 12 total.
Okay. So the crowd is going wild, and they're really loving this race with the massive lead that Violet's having. Who would have thought that a human would be able to pull this type of thing off? But man, the crowd is really starting to cheer and have a good time now. And you see that one of the jockeys ahead of you is having a real hard time, and his snail sort of bucked a bit, and he's gotten thrown off. And you could easily pass him and leave him in the dust and let him sort things out himself, or you can risk your lead and try and assist him if you wanted to. But it looks like he's probably going to fall out of his saddle.
Can I just like bump him back into his saddle as I whisk by?
You can make a dexterity check to see if you can, and then dexterity to see if you can bump him, and then strength to see if you can shove him back up into his saddle.
All right. All right,
That's pretty
dexterity
good.
21.
Yeah, you can definitely bump him. You can definitely
Then,
bump
do I
him.
have the strength?
Yeah, you do. But you throw him over his saddle, and he's now dangling off the other side.
Overkill.
I
But
tried.
he does manage to get his footing again and right himself back into the saddle. But you almost pushed a little bit too hard. So I need you to make me another free roll to see if you maintain your lead to handle your snail, a D20 and a D8 to see if you maintain your lead.
Like an animal handling?
Like make me an animal handling check. You don't need to worry about the D8. Just an animal handling check. You need to beat a 14. Okay. Yep, you do still manage to maintain your lead, and you not only do you get him back in his saddle, you manage to pass him. So it's round 4 now, and I need everybody to make the animal handling checks and do add the D8.
Okay. Doink. All right.
All right.
We're doing good.
How are we doing there?
Hold on.
15.
I got a 14. Not
14?
awful.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Ew.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I got a 4 plus 8.
6.
I got 6. Oh,
Well, you know.
I got onion rings too.
Little
You
snacks.
got onion rings. Okay.
Where'd you go, Taya?
My husband bought them back. I don't know where from.
Nice.
They're like crispy though.
They are nice.
Got him from the guy's saddle next to you that you shoved. Passing by.
Yeah, you're
A
stolen
little
from the
reward
saddle.
for all my hard work.
Okay. So, the 5th and final round. The finish line is just ahead, and you're in the home stretch now. So- So
20.
20. Damn.
You know what? I don't feel as good about rolling anymore.
Why? What'd you get?
Hold on. Okay, 18. Not that bad. Not that bad.
Okay.
But let me
Add
add
a
my
D8.
D8. We'll see. 27.
27.
Pretty good.
Okay. Taya?
Oh my god.
Delphina said, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Apparently.
12.
No, that's still a 12. Okay, you need to add these up. So we got
Yeah, I have no idea who's even.
Delphina, you got a 27 plus
Yep.
14 plus 15 plus 14 plus 6. What's your total there?
I got
was
63.
I supposed to be adding this?
Yes.
Oh shoot, hold on. I didn't have a calculator ready. Okay, 26.
I also did not know I was supposed to be keeping track of all my rolls.
That's all right. I've been keeping track of them.
Okay, it was what? 26,
27 plus 14.
27 plus.
14.
Okay.
Plus 15.
Plus 15.
Plus 14 plus 6.
Okay. I got
I
a
know I had a
76.
20.
What'd you get,
I know I
Delphine?
had a 20 and 2 11s, but beyond that, I don't remember.
Okay. Rebecca, what was your total?
It was 76.
I got 63.
Okay. And let's see. Iska, you got a 7 plus 11 plus 11 plus 15 plus 20.
64.
64.
Came in last.
Okay.
But I rescued the dude.
Yeah. we did. So, because you rescued the dude, Ada just barely manages to squeak out the lead and squeak out second place. And Delphina kind of takes the lead by 76 over 64.
Oh, I won?
Yes. But as you pull up to the finish line, a goblin saunters up to you and says, "Hey, saunters up to Violet and says, "Hey, I know you didn't win first place, but that was some real stand-up work back there. And I want you to have this here." And he hands you a small, wind-up snail. It just kind of bobs its head when it
Oh,
gets wound up.
so cute.
It goes over to Delphine. It goes over to Ada. Says, "Hey, you won second place. It was neck and neck there for second place. That's real good." And he hands you a little music box that you wind it up and it plays a little tune.
I got second place. I got a wind up music box.
You did.
I like wind up music boxes.
And goes over to Delphine and says, "Hey, that was a great race. You won by a mile. Here's a special prize." And he hands you a little potion. Says, "This is Speak with Snails. Good for one use."
The rest of the world is
These guys are a little dull. I wouldn't waste to hear though. These snails they're a little dull. You might want it later. Just
Thank
saying.
you so much.
Yeah,
I don't think I will never have a better day ever again. This is
Yeah.
the best day of my life.
Guys, you guys are good fellas. Don't worry about it. All right, forget about it. It's fine.
I didn't realize the snail handlers were from the Bronx.
The goblins are, yes.
Speak to snail potion.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
It's one dose and it lasts for 1 hour. Speak with snails. So,
We're all gonna be
everybody in the
saying
stands,
about it for
everybody in
way-
the stands really seems to be clapping and applauding the first, second, and third place winners here. They really enjoyed that race and they liked the good sportsmanship. Seems that was pretty popular. So,
Oh,
Yeah,
we're like
you know
so popular at the carnival.
oh yeah, you guys really are. And
All right.
the mood really seems to be doing well here. Everybody seems to be having a real good time, and you guys.
There's no way that could be ruined at all.
Yeah, no, I could, certainly could. Certainly could.
Shut up!
Hey, let's go to the Pixie Kingdom now.
Yeah, Pixie Kingdom time.
All right, let me find the page.
This is cute.
Oh, they're like little
Little mini
like
wagons?
carriages or wagons, yeah.
Little covered wagons, like little pioneer wagons all circled around. Oh, and there's like a little mini Ferris wheel.
Like Oregon Trail up in this bitch.
Dysentery for everyone!
Wait, I was gonna say hopefully minus dysentery.
So, the corpse of oak tree shelters in a miniaturized fairground. At its heart, a hamster runs inside a tiny Ferris wheel, encircled by minuscule wagons and candy stalls. A pixie sits cross-legged in the hollow of a tree at the entrance to the realm. Pixie introduces himself as Jeremy Plum and does his best to persuade the characters that the Pixie Kingdom is the best attraction the carnival has to offer. Entry to the attraction costs 1 ticket punch. Jeremy encourages the characters to adopt pixie names before entering, referring to the table below for ideas. Yeah, you don't. You just pick a pixie name if you want it, but you don't have to.
I want a pixie name.
Okay. So roll a d4. Or sorry, roll a d8. My mistake.
D8.
8.
8. Your pixie name is Toad Hop.
Toad what?
Toad Hop.
Toad Hop? I love it.
Okay, I
Roll
got
a 2.
Okay, you rolled a 2. Your pixie name is Cobweb.
I'm 7.
7. Your pixie name is Puddle Mud.
Puddle mud. Let's
Not very
go.
attractive pixie names, I might
We're
say.
getting pixie up in here.
They're really
Yo.
the Pixie King. So they hand you all little like sweet cakes with the words "Eat me" on them.
We're gonna shrink. I eat the little pixie cake.
I
You
eat the
shrink-
pixie cake.
You shrink down to about 3 inches tall,
I
and you're
will
now the
partake
same
in-
size as the
yeah.
miniaturized Pixie Kingdom Carnival.
It's like a carnival within a carnival.
Oh my
Within a
God.
carnival, yes. And you sprout little pixie wings and are able to fly within the boundaries of the Pixie Carnival.
Oh, yeah,
Can I stay
badass.
like this forever?
No, it only lasts for an hour. It only lasts for an hour, sorry. Says Bright Might.
Okay, so like
So there is we're going to be playing hide and seek here shortly, but that's going to take the whole hour, but you'll be able to play with us.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay. Says you guys to roll.
She literally crawled all over me. The second that I actually go to give her some affection, she growls.
That's the cost of doing business here, right? Anyway,
With this one, yeah, it is.
yeah.
But you're so pretty. Everyone wants to see you. Look at those gorgeous green eyes.
I need everybody to roll a d4. You may use digital dice.
Or
if you want.
Tasha?
2.
4. Okay. 2.
1.
4.
1. Okay. So, Bright Might taps Violet on the shoulder and says, "You're it." So everybody else has to hide, and Bright Might and Violet are going to try and find you. So I need everybody else to roll a stealth check.
Oh,
Well, Bright
okay.
Might and Violet kind of close their eyes and count to 20.
1, 2, 3, 4,
She's
Five.
counting to 20.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come.
Okay, so
I rolled a 20.
Violet, I need you to roll me a perception check to see which one of them you find, if any.
All right, my friends, perception checking. I roll a 13.
I've been found.
Okay. Yeah, you do manage to find Delphine. Almost right away. She's hiding behind a bush. She's holding it up like a little tree branch. In front of her is like this thing. She thinks she's hiding. Violet, being the rogue, you know, that's not how you hide.
All the good hiding spots were taken.
Once when my son was little, he played hide and seek with my mom, and she legit couldn't find him, and she
That's when you know it's a good spot.
he was really good. He would like get down in couch cushions and like hide, like, oh my god, like he was like a little camouflage master when he was little, and just had a tiny body.
Should get like air horns for each person, so that way if you can't find them, you just air horn. You give up.
Okay, so I need. Okay, so since Delphine was found first, the new round starts, and Delphine is it, and everybody else needs to make a stealth roll. And Delphine needs to make a perception check to see if she can find you. So you need to beat Delphine's perception check.
I rolled a 7.
Ooh.
I'll let everyone else go first, and then I'll roll mine.
11.
Oh no, I got 11 with my total because I got.
Yeah, don't forget to add your modifiers. And
Yep.
Violet, don't forget that you are proficient, that you have to add your proficiency bonus, which should be a +1.
Oh, then I get a 12.
Yes, you got a 12.
You said I'm doing perception?
You're making a perception roll, yes.
Doink. I perceive really bad. I don't see nobody.
You didn't
Everyone's
find
abandoned me.
Okay, you didn't find anybody. Okay, so
Where are you guys?
it's a new round, but because Delphine didn't find anybody, Delphine is still it. So we're doing the same thing again. Everybody rolls a perception roll.
22.
22 to your stealth? Damn.
Yep. Good luck.
You vanished.
I'm, I'm really gonna need it.
I am a ranger.
Right.
Like, I see a pixie kingdom.
Wow.
Just look. Gotcha. No one's there.
So that
Delphina's like note to self: don't play hide and go seek
What
with
you-
rangers
with
and
these
rogues.
guys. Yeah, honestly.
So Delphine, what you found was a flower bed filled with talking tulips, and they tell you secrets.
Secrets. I'll listen to the secrets.
What kind of secrets?
They tell you everyone's on the lookout for a troublemaking Kenku, but she's using magic to disguise herself. They stole, this Kenku, they say she stole Candlefoot the mime's voice just when he was about to propose to Plasha, the mermaid.
The scandal.
Plasha's really upset about that too.
Oh my god.
What did he steal?
Candlefoot's voice. That's why he's a mime instead of a clown.
And was that the one that was like being mean to her earlier?
That was the
Yeah.
Kenku.
Kenku.
The Kenku was being mean. Yes.
So this is the same person.
Yeah, that's how come he could speak, because usually they can't speak.
Fiend. Oh my gosh. Well, obviously, I can't share this hot goss because nobody's around, and I don't see any of my friends because they hide too good.
You're trying to find a ranger and a rogue. Yeah.
Yep, you're the one who made the mistake of playing hide and go seek with us.
But you did find gossiping tulips, so
I did.
you got some hot goss.
I will say thank you to the tulips for sharing this information because that's pretty good tea.
Yeah,
Now I'm starting to picture the song about the flowers from Alice in Wonderland. Anybody else remember that?
I don't at all.
I prefer to keep it that way too.
Spot the flowers. Disney movie, come on, people. Jeez.
I don't know it.
I also don't know it.
Lame. Now you'll need to watch Alice in Wonderland.
Yep.
Is this the animated one?
I say
Yeah,
which one?
yeah,
There's
the
like
new
4
one.
versions.
Yeah, the animated one from Disney.
That's what the one I assumed, but I wasn't sure.
So, well, that sure was a lot of fun playing hide and go seek with you, but it seems that the hour is almost over, and your shrink cake is going to wear off here shortly. So you might want to, step
Not
outside
be in
so
here.
you don't like break things when you come back to your normal size.
Of course. Once we get outside the tent, obviously, I'll share the hot goss that I've gotten.
You will.
And I do. And
Excellent.
we're talking full smack about this guy. This guy, lame, loser, boring, stinky, ruining proposals.
I wonder if he's in the big top.
I feel like we should have gone after him now.
Well, now we have more information.
Let's go see if he's in the big top.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Okay.
Can you imagine if we had wasted all our postcard tickets before going in here? Just stand outside, please, guys. Let us in.
Yeah, you should still have about half the punches you need.
Yep.
And
We have 5 still.
as you get to the big top, you start to approach the big top. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. Mm. You see this gentleman here. Where is he?
He's playing hide and seek.
Standing
No.
outside. Standing outside the big top, saying, "Come one, come all! The greatest show in the greatest show in all the land is about to start in the big top. It's the main event. It's the big top extravaganza halfway through the night. Come and join us for the big top extravaganza. You won't want to miss the show. We have Cinder, the fire-breathing tiefling, will be performing tonight."
All right.
And this, from the descriptions, you recognize as Mr. Light. And he's a bit flamboyant and strangely dressed elf. And he's always got some kind of flamboyant or extravagant attire on. And he's never seen without his cap and his Witchlight weathervane, which he always carries around, and it seems to spin very slowly at the top, that top piece there.
Mm.
And he dances around and bows and addresses people very courteously and says, "Oh, you three, you've been making quite a splash around here. Everybody seems to like you guys. You've been doing some good jobs around here, good work around here. I sure do appreciate it. I sure do appreciate you guys keeping the mood up. It's really it's good stuff. Well done. You guys are good fellows around here.
Thanks for noticing us.
Go ahead and check out the show. I had no punch needed. Hey, Manny, it's okay. You can let him in for free. It's all right. This one's on me. You don't want to miss this show. It's a fire-breathing tiefling, for goodness sakes. Come on, you don't want to miss that. Eh? Forget about it. Anyways, go on and check it out. Huh?
How kind.
Why do we get in for free?
Because we're the best.
You
And we're
guys have
popular.
You guys have been making
people smile.
making it happy around here.
Never
All
fully
right.
dressed without a smile.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
we do remember getting some hot goss, and Mr. Light really loves it when people are having a good time at the carnival. And dang it. Anyway, but the show must go on, and the big top says, "Come on," and Mr. There. Where is he? Hey. And anyway, I don't have a picture for him, but the you see, here we go. This guy being kind of the ringleader. And standing in the middle of a three-ring circus, announcing the main event, the Big Top Extravaganza. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you for coming to the Witchlight Carnival and attending the Big Top Extravaganza. My name is Mr. Witch, and I'll be keeping this show on time. And you are just in time to witness Cinder, the fire-breathing tiefling. And stepping into the three rings is a tiefling dressed as a circus performer, carrying a lit torch. In his performance, he blows fire, like fire breathers tend to do.
Very
And
cool.
then through some magic, he manages to shape the flames into sort of sculptures of fire, similar to what you saw at the lake, only instead of water, it's flames, and portrays a portrays a rather intricate scene of, well, the three carnival goers
Muffled.
going around the
Oh, now you're good.
there we go, going around the fair and doing good deeds and making people happy and displaying their prowess for improving the moods around the fair. And the show goes on quite a bit, and he goes, and as the fire breathing stops, he switches to juggling. And, or as the fire breathing stops, the fire breather bows, leaves the stage, exits stage right, and is replaced by a dwarf who is able to juggle anything that is thrown at him from the crowd as long as it is not dangerous. And people start throwing trinkets and different gifts that they've gotten, and by the time this is over, he's juggling more than was thrown at him. And everybody gets back what they threw and then some, and everybody in the crowd receives a small pouch of popcorn and a small little thimble of honey.
Talent.
Treat. Yep,
Pure
very
talent.
You're not quite sure how he did it, but clearly he's using some kind of magic. And then Mr. Witch comes back out to the stage and says, "Thank you very much for coming today. Don't miss out at the last hour just before midnight when we will be crowning the Witchlight Monarch right here in the Big Top for the crowning of the Monarch ceremony. For the show cannot be, it's not a Witchlight Carnival without the crowning of a Witchlight Monarch."
Ooh.
Why is the hourglass moving on that corner thing?
Because that's the witch type. That's the time.
And can I just
Okay.
say I've got something? It says "Well Beyond the Witchlight," and it's Witchlight, Mr. Witch, and Mr. Light.
Oh, you put that together?
I did not get that.
Hey!
That literally just dinged in my head when you brought the picture up, and you were like, "Mr. Witch," and I'm like, "Wait a minute,
Oh my god, they're partners in crime.
I just got it."
The Witchlight Carnival owners, yes.
Although I really want witch and light to be spelled with a Y instead of an I. I don't know why.
What are those standing stones to the left of the carousel?
I saw those too earlier, like the little ring of stones,
So
right?
those are,
Yeah.
those are actually small stalls. The standing stones are, I don't really know. That's just decoration on the map.
Okay.
You said the little gifts were like popcorn?
You got popcorn and a thimble-sized mug of honey mead.
Yum. I shall eat and drink them.
Alrighty. So I need you all to make a perception check because you're in a crowded area, and as you leave the Big Top, you may or may not spot something. I need everybody to make a perception check.
18. My compatriots are like, look, a carnival.
I got a 6.
Okay,
This is a big
So-
tent.
Ada. As you're leaving, you do manage to see something. Let's see.
Is it the Kenku?
You see, oh, for fuck's sake. Where did I hide it? You see this individual heading off towards the carousel.
Oh my god.
Is that a Kenku?
That's a Kenku, yes.
There he is.
Sneaking through the
Guys,
carnival.
look. It's the Kenku.
You can make another perception check with advantage, the rest of you.
Oh boy, I hope I'm able to see him this time.
Another 18.
Oh my god, I can see him. I got a 22.
Okay.
16. Like, these are not good rolls for a rogue.
16 is enough. You do manage to spot the Kenku sneaking off towards the carousel. And
Are we
looking
following?
around, he sort of darts away towards the carousel.
I'm going after him.
Okay.
Oh,
Go
We're
ahead
following.
and you can head that way if you'd like to. But you sort of lose sight of him. And then you hear a clang, a clunk, and a whir. And the carousel stops spinning around.
Where is the carousel?
it's on the right side. Right top.
Oh, over there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry. I'm thinking of a Ferris wheel. I'm like, I can't see one.
And at the carousel, you are met by the carousel's operator, Diana Cloppington.
Oh,
Queen.
cool.
Slay queen. Yes, ma'am. Outfit, everything.
Makeup, coloring, damn.
Left no crumbs. Goddess even.
And, so
Love her.
it says, I'm sorry, the carousel, it seems to be malfunctioning. It's not spinning around right now. I'm very sorry. Ordinarily, it would be just a simple ticket punch, but I don't know why. There was a large bang, and it seems to have stopped. I'm not sure how to fix it.
Oh, I mean,
I
that's okay.
think there might be somebody behind it.
Oh, was it that Kenku? I'll bet you it was. Oh,
Yes.
Kettlesteam's been a real nuisance these past day or two.
Who's Kettlestein?
He's the Kenku from Killing Club.
We met him in the last.
No, that was Tea Kettle.
Oh, this
Not
is
to
a
be
You
different
guys
one?
named him on your own. That was an unrelated Kenku.
So, does he work here?
No, he's an unrelated, a disgruntled guest. He's a warlock, and he's been trying to get answers from Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, but they're not talking to him. They don't want to talk to him.
Why not?
Well, they don't really like. He's trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Like mischievous trouble. Like he's trying to strong arm Mr. Witch and Mr. Light to giving him access to Prismere. And as she says this, you see her sort of tense up, and really, she doesn't seem to want to talk about it, but she's kind of torn because she wants to get the carousel fixed because it's sort of her job to run that thing.
Should we go find Mr. Witch and Mr. Light and let them know that the carousel needs fixing?
Well,
And that
yeah,
Kettlestein's
that
probably
way,
behind it?
there's a couple of hands around. It would be faster if you could maybe see what's going on with it. I'm not sure why it stopped.
I mean, we can
Well,
look,
can
but
we
I
get a
can't.
free ride on the carousel once we get it working?
If you get it working, yes, I'd be happy to give you a free ride. Yes.
Good idea.
I'll take a look.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
We are not engineers.
Well, let me do one.
Investigation.
Investigation.
I got 12.
12?
Woo!
I got 20.
Okay.
Or no,
Got 14.
did I not? 20.
Between
Yeah,
the
don't
three of you, that there's a small sort of I don't know what you'd call it. It was this thing here, this wagon, seems to have some kind of mechanism, and one of the levers has been jammed forward and blocked in with a wedge.
Oh, so we'll
Probably
move
not.
the wedge and
If
then.
you could- okay, I need you to make me a strength check to see if
Well,
you can
this
remove
is-
the wedge.
My character is not built on strength, tell you what. Okay, so ability check, right?
Yep. Ability check.
Normal.
15.
Okay.
11.
So the 15 is enough. Delphina, you sort of strain yourself, but the 15 from the ranger
I just step out of the way. Ada's got this,
manages
obviously.
to pop the wedge out of the way, and the lever snaps back down into position where it's supposed to be, and the carousel starts spinning round and round again.
Woo, woo, woo.
And you see black feathers around the mechanism, where you think, yeah, maybe this might be a hint or a clue.
Maybe we should let Mr. Witch and Mr. Light know that this Kenku is causing more trouble, and maybe it's time he is escorted off the premises.
Whoa.
Well, that's up to you guys. But as you exit the mechanical trailer, Diana.
But first, I want my free ride on the carousel.
Very important.
Diana pulls her lever to stop the carousel temporarily. It's just the brake. Says, "Well, a deal's a deal. You've fixed my carousel for now, and I think it's time for you to go ahead and ride the carousel. There is still a bit of a puzzle. The horses, they don't quite have names. Some of them are worn off. There's a bit of a riddle to it. If you can solve the riddle, they may tell you secrets. But otherwise, you are free to ride and enjoy the carousel for what it is. Otherwise,
So what is or do I notice anything about this puzzle?
so riddle of the carousel. The first two unicorns are named Fortune and Bold. Diana says, if you can discern the idioms.
Is it fortune favors the bold?
Yes, that one. Yes. The second pair.
Oh,
These
there's
are-
more. I felt so good about that. I'm like, smart. Next one.
These ones. Is another pair. The first one, you can only read two letters, P and R. The second unicorn in this pair is named Fall.
Fall?
Yep.
Pride goeth before a fall.
You have been handed a paintbrush, and you can paint the name onto the unicorn if you wish.
Pride and fall.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems like that would be it.
Both those unicorns move their heads and sort of shake their manes happily.
Okay, smart.
The third pair.
All right,
And
ready.
Stone's name tag is complete, but the second name tag reads M blank blank S.
Blank.
Rolling Stone gathers no moss?
Is that the name you put on it? What name do you put on it?
Moss?
Both pairs sort of shake their manes and whinny in approval.
And Winnie and what?
Approval. You did it.
Woohoo!
Big smart. Brain so many wrinkles. We're doing it.
So as you're riding the carousel, the unicorns that you're riding sort of turns its head and whispers to you and says, "Who's riding which unicorn?"
I'm riding Moss.
Moss?
I'm
So-
ready to fall.
Okay. Moss. Delphine, Moss tells you, let's see, what does he tell you?
So many secrets.
The hag you seek a hag that has your lost that is the keeper of your lost thing. This
Ooh.
hag you seek sleeps in a dollhouse and can't remember the first creature she sees when she first wakes up.
Huh.
Meaning, the first creature she sees when she wakes up, that creature is invisible to her for a day.
Oh, okay. That's some information that's important.
Mm-hmm. Who's writing Fall?
Me.
Okay. I need to figure out something.
Also, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay. I need to find information. Okay.
You know what I've noticed about this carnival? There's no fortune teller booth.
That you've seen so far.
Oh, snap.
You have not yet foreseen a fortune teller's booth.
Foreseen.
So she says to Ada, the unicorn you're riding, which is a wooden unicorn. The hag you seek is Endlin Moongrave.
The hag you seek is what?
Endlin Moongrave. She has foreseen her own death, and she is terrified of eclipses. Not just the actual eclipse, but even its imagery or symbology. She's horribly allergic to it. And Taya, your unicorn, whispers to you, the hag you seek is Bablorna Blightstraw. She is allergic to seeing people dance withershins.
She's allergic to seeing people dance Wittershins?
Yes, it causes horrible sneezing fits. Fey weaknesses be weird, y'all.
Cool.
And with that, the horses stop being animated and go back to being normal wooden carousel horses.
And
I'll
tap mine and tell it thank you anyways.
You hear a whinny in your head.
Oh my gosh.
Precious.
As you leave the carousel, Diana Clompington says, "Thank you again for fixing the carousel ride and for painting their names. I have a special gift for you." And she hands you like wooden horseshoes. Says this may come in useful at some point.
Ooh.
What are they?
Wooden horseshoes?
Wooden horseshoes.
We each get wooden horseshoes?
You each do, yes. They're painted in festive colors.
Amazing. Should we take a $5 to do a bathroom break, etc.?
Yeah, let's do that. This is actually a good stopping point, a good break point.
I shall be back.
Mm-hmm. Okay, taking a short one.
I'm back.
I'm so tired.
Dude, me too. I got awful sleep last night.
Like, I'm like, I should take my computer and go downstairs, just like lay on the couch sideways. And
When we were like, because I already went to the bathroom and I literally was like, 5 minutes. I could close my eyes for 5 minutes. I just laid down for a second.
no.
Well, nap time. And it's been like so rainy the last couple of days here. I'm just like, good night.
Yeah, it's been super overcast here with all the forest fires.
Oh my god. That's always fun.
Uh,
Do you have any like nearby you?
no, it's like 6 hours north of here, but we get the smoke.
Yeah. Do you like, well, is it just like you see it or like you feel it, breathe it in sort of thing?
It's like the whole world has a yellow sheen to it. It's like a fog, but it's like smoky. And yeah, everything smells like campfire and your eyes burn and your throat hurt.
Hate that. Ooh.
Pretty gross. But today's a clear day. It's like
That's good.
there's lots of clouds, but like they're clouds, not smoke.
That's really good then.
Blue
At
sky
least.
in there.
I was worried about that kind of stuff. We had like some fires up north as well not that long ago. I don't know if they're still going on, but there's one at like the top area of Texas, but it's too far away for me to like have any effects from it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're near them, Taya. The forest fires, aren't you?
Yeah, they're about 6 hours north from here.
Yeah.
But my husband actually works up there, so he was only like 30K away from the fires.
Oh shit.
wow.
Is he okay?
Oh yeah, no, it's good.
Did you hear that like there were already like 40 fires in BC that had gone underground and burned throughout the winter when the forest fire thing opened up this year?
Huh.
Really?
Yeah,
Going all winter?
all winter. So they go underground and they burn. Yeah, they can go through the like root network of trees, and
I had no
because
idea.
it's dry under there, they can continue to burn underground all winter long. So yeah, I don't remember how many it was exactly, but there was like a certain number. Where's my mouse? There it is from my computer.
Yeah,
How
so then when
many?
everything thaws and it's like summer again, the fires just come back, yeah?
Yeah.
That's
Crazy.
crazy.
I did not know it could do that.
How many
Especially
was
with
it?
relatively long winters, you know, you would think.
Yeah, so February 2021, CBC posted that 92 active wildfires were still going on and 54 in Alberta. Yeah, and there's like a picture from Fort Nelson, which is where the big fire is right now, and you can see like the snow underground, like all over everything. But then there's a picture of the forest fire smoke coming up. I'm just posting the link in the public chat there, so you guys can see. Will it actually let me do it? There we go.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can click on that or not, but yeah,
I can
it's
copy paste
crazy.
it.
They're called zombie fires or overwintering fires.
What? I didn't know that was like a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so crazy.
Oh, my computer's all slow. Just waiting for it to load.
I saw the picture.
And 100 wildfires are still smoldering. I literally did not even know they could do that.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense, I guess.
I didn't know about it either until I'd seen this. And then the spring really determines whether or not the fires will go out, because if you get enough if you get a cold enough winter where there's lots of snowfall, then in the spring when the thaw happens, what happens is all that water gets released, and then it can actually put the fires out underground because it soaks down so low. But if it's a dry winter, like a milder winter and a mild spring, it means it never really gets enough snowfall in order to soak out the fires, which is what happened this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the time forest fire season is pretty much already starting, and now, and it used to not really ever start until midway through July or August, and it's May.
I had no idea they could do that. That is like totally.
Yeah, so I just can't wait to see
Wild.
how bad the air quality is going to get this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
It's
thought
going
it felt kind of early for wildfires, but I was like, all right.
I mean, and like what happened to cause the one by Fort Nelson was a total accident. It wasn't even like it was man-made, but still. Got to take my meds this morning. Hey.
Well, whenever we're ready to get back into it.
Did you guys see I sprayed my dice and everything in witch spray?
No, I did not.
I posted it in our Facebook group. I was like, I may have liberally dosed everything in Bonchamp's witch spray that I bought last year at Pagan Pride.
Dude, I should do that. Well, I didn't. I've only rolled a couple of things.
To do anything awesome to the dice, so
Need a cleanse foundry.
Well, it almost got to a win in snail racing. So
Yeah. Well, I was using the Foundry one too for that one. I wasn't even using my dice. But I feel like whenever I roll personally is whenever things get really dicey, so to speak. It's never good. Or there's like no in between. It's either really, really bad or really, really good.
yep. So the as the carousel ride comes to an end, Diana Cloppington, what you assume is a centaur, says, "Thank you again. I appreciate you doing what you did to fix the carousel, not just once but twice." And she gives you the wooden hooves and says, "Could you possibly?" I don't suppose I could bother you for another favor. It's kind of a big ask though. Um, well, see,
Spit it out, woman.
yeah. Says, look, things aren't entirely as they seem here at the fair. The carnival is a sort of a front for a fake crossing. And, this to a domain known as Prismere, which is ordinarily it's run by Zabilna. But I can't tell you what's wrong with Zabilna or where she's gone, but she's indisposed. And in her place, there's been some trouble taking place. And I can't talk entirely about that either because of a certain curse. But part of that curse is, well, I made a deal with a certain hag, and in an attempt to get back my prize horse. And, well, the way the hag kept her into the bargain was she merged my body with that horse. I'm not really a centaur, or at least I'm not supposed to be. If you could find my lost thing, that would, and return it to me, that would free me from the curse and separate me and my horse from one another, and I would have my horse back and my body back, and that would really be great. But I'm afraid that the conditions of the curse prevent me from telling you anything more useful. That besides that, there is a fey crossing here at the fair. If you could get to the witch, it would really help me out. If you
Is
could
that
find
where
her.
the stones are?
No, the stones are just pretty. They're painted by the fairies.
Where's the crossing?
Sounds very portal-like to me.
That much I don't know where it is. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light do know. Maybe you can get a meeting with them and work out some kind of a deal with them. Maybe they'll let you use the crossing.
I bet
But
it's
it
at
is-
the Calliope, or however you say it.
It is a one-way.
Not one.
It is a one-way trip. Through that crossing, you'll have to find another way back. But if you can find
How do we get a meeting with Mr. Witch and Light?
well, they tend to like to have dinner with the Witchlight Monarch, and if they have any of their entourage. If you can win the Witchlight Monarch crown, that would get you a meeting.
How do we win the Witchlight crown?
Oh, by being really nice and making people happy, of course.
I feel like we've been doing a pretty good job at that. So
You actually have been doing a really good job at that.
All right, well, your lost thing, are you able to tell us what that is?
It's a small wooden statue of a horse, I think.
okay.
A horse and a rider.
Well-
A horse with a rider.
I would like to start off by checking lost property.
Okay, we can do that.
They're gonna have you punch in to go into the lost property.
Worth it.
Okay. Outside the lost property wagon is a large feline creature with moonlight blue fur. It has a pair of tentacles extending from its shoulders and wears fake butterfly wings hanging from its collar. There's a small wooden keg. The creature's The creature roughhouses with two young boys. One boy squeals, again, Darla, again, while the other hangs onto the creature's neck. And Darla, let's see. Hold on. Damn it. That's okay. Anyway, Darla is a displacer beast, but this displacer beast is actually of a pretty good demeanor and is just playing with two young children. And speaks to them and says, "That was fun. Throw the ball again."
Are we gonna ask him for like the statue
And
or them?
you do see this gentleman outside of lost property as well. This is Burley.
Everything.
He looks legit
He's just hanging out.
with a
He's
pumpkin
sort
on his
of
head.
bouncer / bodyguard of the place. So can I help you? Can I help you guys?
I lost my little wooden horse.
I haven't seen a wooden horse. Let's see. And he goes into lost property and looks around a little bit, rummages through some things, and yeah, I don't know. We lost property is kind of like swords, shields, bows, things like that. People lose them off the ride sometimes. We don't really we don't hang on to trinkets around here.
Who would hang on to trinkets?
Well, whoever finds them, I guess. We don't really get many of those. They're kind of like currency in this fair here, and other places.
Guys, I thought that the witch on the other side of the Fey crossing had the horse.
Yeah, that's what Diana told you.
Okay, I misunderstood then.
Just check. I got the rest of found, and I'm like, wait.
Good call, Paya. Yes, that is actually accurate. That's might be why Burley is really confused.
Okay.
So, my dude, you got anything else fun in there you want to share with us?
No, only if you lost something.
Yeah, I lost something that's like magical bow.
All right, make a deception check.
He'll never know.
You'll never know. Wait, I gotta find my thing. Okay.
Oh, Taya.
Deception. With advantage, right?
No. No.
You are funny.
14?
I don't think so. You're being a wise guy. Or wise gal.
Okay, you're right. It was arrows.
No. Says,
We're losing our chance for the crown by the minute.
yeah, you might want to take that one up with Mr. Witt.
I'll stop talking now.
Well, thanks for the help.
Oh, sure. If you lose anything, tough luck, because I kind of won't believe you now.
Oof.
Just me. The other two are good.
Froze up again, Taya.
Yeah, you are. You're just grinning stupidly down there. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it. You got your big old cheesy shit-eating grin on.
Yeah, like I'm going to try and bullshit this guy, and I know it.
All right.
Nope.
Am I back?
Nope.
No, it's still the same.
I don't know. My computer's like just giving her. I don't know why it's having such a hard time today.
Oh, that was the most Canadian thing you ever said. It's just giving her a.
Oh, is that okay? Oh, it's like chugging. Just giving her a.
Yeah. That was literally the most Canadian thing you've ever said.
Yeah.
You might as well have just said no do to boot it.
Hey, shut up, because you've got the Canadian rise too. So where we all
All
go
right.
at the end.
Where should we go next?
I guess
Apparently, the curling field.
the Mr. Witch or Light dude was by the Big Top Circus.
It's a curling rink,
thing.
Yeah, whatever the hell you call it.
not a field. It's played
I
on
don't know.
ice.
I'm not Canadian. So,
I also don't
Don't
know.
actually curl.
We can go to the
Yeah.
mystery mine. See if we can find anything fun.
Did we
Sure.
want to Did we want to maybe look to see if Mr. Witch was or Mr. Light was by Big Top still while we're going that way?
But we're only gonna get a
Let's
meeting
look.
if we win this like crown thingy.
I guess that's fair. That's true.
So let's try to win it. Because my charisma's like not working here, so we need to like go with something.
Well, I don't know. I feel like my chance for the crown's still pretty all right.
Mystery mine. Do we need to punch a ticket?
Oh, I love the little lizard-looking dragon boy.
Woo!
Punch.
Poor Chris, we're making him flip all the way through the book as we go to look at these attractions out of order.
it's all right. I knew this would happen. All right.
I feel like we haven't really used any weapons. This is like
Well, he did say that you could go through this entire campaign and not fight in battle once.
although I did almost hit the Kanku.
Yeah, that was
I
like
kind of think I should have done it. That would have been sort of
That
fun.
was your inside voice for sure.
That would have been sort of fun to just like
there was no hesitation there either.
take
Yeah, you were like,
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna shoot him, and we were like, whoa.
So, propelled by magic, minecarts laden with fairgoers trundle into an opening carved like a dragon's mouth. The carts reappear moments later on the far side of the attraction, with the passengers expressing a mixture of bewilderment, fear, and excitement. Near the entrance, a male dwarf dressed like a wizard shouts, "Unlock the mysteries of your mind in the mystery mine." He has bushy eyebrows, wears a pointy hat, and holds a large clockwork contraption shaped like a giant eye.
cool. I'm getting on a cart.
Alrighty.
Ticket.
Zeppo beckons visitors forward. All-seeing eye contraption to the all-seeing eye contraption. If the characters look into the eye, that is their choice. If they don't, that is also their choice.
Oh, I want to look in the eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's look in the eye.
Characters look into the eye. Ask each player to write down their character's name alongside the name of a creature the character fears.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
We have to write it down. What?
Just put it in the chat.
Oh,
Which chat? The
the
chat on.
private?
The Foundry chat.
Oh, Foundry.
Okay.
Or actually, yeah, you know what? You can probably put it in the StreamYard chat. Actually,
Okay.
Okay,
In
so
the
we need to
comments.
put in what?
a creature that your character most fears.
Is that like favorite enemy type of thing?
No, your favorite enemy is not necessarily something that you're afraid of. You might know a lot about them, but you're not necessarily afraid of your favorite enemy. This is not class specific. This is backstory that you're building on the fly now, because it will be canon.
Creature could be really anything, though.
Yes, it could.
who Tay is back and not frozen.
I'm sure there's a name for this kind of. Oh, sorry. Were we putting it in the main comments? I thought we were doing private.
Oh, I just put it in. Biggie Boy Spiders.
I'll put it again in the main one.
I put it on all the chat.
Okay. Let's see, where is it? Okay. Okay. As the mine cart, each mine cart can hold up to 8 being creatures. Your mine cart only has 4. So yourselves plus a small gnome enter into your mine cart. And the characters pass through the dragon's mouth. The ride plunges them through an illusion-filled demiplane of undulating hills, corkscrewing trees, and prismatic skies. As the cart hurls along the track, refer to the player's notes. Illusory forms of the character's worst fears launch themselves at the mine carts, and it's up to your characters to describe what they've seen. You've already done that. The number of illusory forms equals the number of riders in the cart. Each character is confronted by one of their worst fears. Each of the cart's riders must make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw as each illusion appears. If the illusion a character faces is their own fear, they have disadvantage on the saving throw. A failed save terrifies a character to the core, and you have disadvantage on charisma-based saving throws. If you succeed on the character with the most number of successes has advantage on your next saving throw, on your charisma-based checks.
You'll talk us through this, right?
I'm going to talk you through it. Yes.
Like, I'm so confused.
It's a saving throw.
The first illusion is that of an orc. I need you all to make a saving throw. A wisdom, a roll a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Wait, so we're doing just rolling a d20?
And adding your wisdom modifier. If you are afraid of orcs, if your character put that down, you have disadvantage.
I got an 18.
Oh, wait. So we are doing the wisdom then.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad.
Ooh! Your face!
Just the normal one, right? Yeah. Ooh. And then, so, what am I doing? So I did my saving throw.
We're laughing at Iska. That's what we're doing.
Iska,
what'd you do? Oh, you got a 1.
Yep,
Iska,
see, we're laughing at Iska. That's what we're doing.
No.
It's just kind of funny. I saw the one and I thought that it was Rebecca, and she had this funny look on her face, like, ooh.
Oh, no.
Like you were looking for something on the
Yeah, I was looking for the, which
sitting
one?
there like, oh. Just like, and then I'm like, wait, that wasn't even your roll.
Okay.
No, I rolled good.
Sorry, I'm like so.
So for the duration of the fair, Ada has disadvantage on charisma saving throws.
I already didn't have good charisma to begin with either. I have a +0, so
Until you leave the fairgrounds, you have disadvantage.
goody.
So you now are all faced with the illusion of a goblin. Make a d20 roll and add your wisdom.
11.
11.
I feel like maybe we shouldn't have gone on this ride.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Apparently,
19.
I'm just afraid of everything.
My wisdom's really good.
Yeah, it's a good thing you can't get more than one disadvantage. So,
It's just the previous scare. It's still hitting.
however, you had to make a 12. So,
Oh,
Violet is now also frightened and has disadvantage on charisma-based saving throws or charisma-based checks when interacting with carnival persons.
all right.
So, the second illusion is that of a giant owl. So if you wrote down that you were afraid of owls, you have disadvantage on this check. So, make me a DC. Make me a wisdom saving throw again.
I got a 7 on a disadvantage.
You can't get disadvantage twice. So
What the
you're
hell?
you failed the whole
Wait a
thing.
minute. I'm rolling real dice next round.
Damn. Okay. And the final one is a big boy spider.
No, not a big boy spider.
So I need you all to make another.
16!
Okay, good.
And then mine's disadvantage.
You have disadvantage.
Okay.
Sorry, Luna. Did I scare you?
So I don't think I'm scared still.
You still have an 18. So
I face my fears.
as you did, and as you exit the mine, your cart comes to a stop, and Delphine, you have advantage on charisma-based saving throws. When
Oh, because she got through it?
charisma-based saving throws and interaction checks, so charisma-based checks.
All right, so Delphine is doing like all the talking.
She probably will be for this.
Ada might have to tell her what to say.
I'm open to suggestions. I can't say whether I'll follow those suggestions though.
Yeah. So
That being said, the other of us are not allowed to speak to anybody.
Just constantly looking around terrified,
So
waiting to see an orc or an owl.
yeah. Yeah, kind of paranoid, y'all. So
All right, where shall we go? We've done the snail race thing.
The Hall of Illusions?
Ooh, Hall of Illusions, totally.
okay.
This seems like probably good.
What could possibly go wrong?
We definitely won't get any more debuffs to anything in here, probably.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
What is a Hall of Illusions, damn it?
It's an illusion. It's not really there. There is no hall. It'd be the most disappointing ride ever. You go up to it, you're like ready, and it's just not anything.
There we go. As you approach the Hall of Illusions, a wooden mannequin of a grinning, raven-haired young woman in witch's attire and a green flowing cape hovers inside a glass cabinet. At the top of the cabinet, a sign reads, Tasha the Wizard, known for her hideous laughter. A halfling couple holds hands as they approach the glass cabinet. One of the halflings is wearing butterfly face paint. As he drops to one knee and pulls a small box from his pocket, his sweetheart bursts into laughter and begins rolling on the ground. The halfling, horrified, halfling in face paint, looks horrified, begins sobbing, and darts into the nearby tent without getting his ticket punched. He's disappeared into the Hall of Illusions.
Uh-oh.
Well, he is an illusion now.
And
Sounds like he's about to
this occurred right here.
be sad.
In front of the little popcorn stand?
It's not a popcorn stand. It's a glass cabinet with a statue of a wizard lady.
Oh.
A sign above it says, Tasha, known for her hideous laughter. And anybody that gets within 5 feet of it, I need you to make a will saving throw, a will-based saving throw. So roll a d20 and add your will save, your wisdom modifier.
I'm not going near it.
Looks like Taya is 5 feet away from it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was.
Taya, you are
8.
currently incapacitated by hysterical laughter. You burst into laughter and join the young gnomish woman rolling on the ground for about the duration of 1 minute.
Okay.
And then the spell.
What's so funny?
We're just standing watching for the duration of a minute.
We'll pretend that was a minute. Hey, dude, don't go near that cabinet.
Okay.
I'll
totally
listen to the suggestion.
That was an opportunity wasted, Taya.
It was?
Yeah, you could have said that. You weren't so funny. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I have
He's
a feeling
too
I would have
nice.
fallen for it, though.
Yeah, well. Anyway.
When do we get to use our tarot cards?
You don't know. You haven't gone to the small stalls yet.
There's small stalls?
Yeah, all these little,
There's little tiny
tents
ones.
around. Yeah.
The ones that don't have signs on them?
No one says King Toss, something Cyclops.
Ring toss,
Ring
not
toss.
king toss.
Oh, sorry, Ring. And then
All these little booths, they have like prizes and treats, and you can get
are
refreshments.
those little bunnies with unicorn horns? That's beautiful.
Yes, the Almirage.
I'm like, what?
Unicorn rabbits.
Cute.
I'm confused. All right. What's all the
Outstared the
illusions now?
Cyclops.
Anyway,
What's the round tent next to the mystery mine with the little like curly things?
that is background.
Oh, okay. It's not a small stall.
No, it's not a small stall. It's just like, it might be. It could
What
be.
A
about
little
the one
flower.
beside the Hall of Illusions with the tulip sticking out the top? What's that?
That one looks like a refreshment stand.
Oh, okay. I want to go get my fortune told after the Hall of Illusions.
Okay. They're definitely, you probably passed it.
Probably.
So anyway,
If it's not labeled, though, how do we know?
You have to ask the DM. That's how you know.
Let me see.
this large tent is painted with a mural of shifting images that show grinning faces, fairies diving into pools of color. The helical stripes of the tent pointed canopies rotate in spirals, and the whole display seems designed to befuddle onlookers. A clown dressed in a muddled garb stands at the tent's entrance, blinking at you. This guy.
Is that the mime? The one who had his voice stolen from him?
This guy stands by the entrance and is acting as though he's stuck in an invisible box and waves at you.
Delphine, ask him if he's the one that lost his voice.
How do you expect him to answer?
By nodding yes or shaking his head no.
Fair enough. Are you the one who lost your voice?
This gentleman's been very shy. I need you to make a charisma check to see if they'll answer you.
I am so charismatic right now.
You're
You don't
probably more than
even
we are.
know. You wouldn't even. Is
Ability
this
check.
ability?
Yep.
Advantage, right?
Yes.
I have so much charisma that it's 17 charisma.
Okay. He slowly nods yes, and then goes,
Ding ding, you're right on the nose.
Yeah. Yes, he's the one.
Oh, okay, good. Just checking, okay.
No,
Would you like us to try to get it back from Kettle Steam for you?
He does. Do you know which way he went?
and he
He's
points.
a little Wizard of Oz right now.
He points at Ada and goes,
He went that way.
Oh. Okay. I mean, did you see him go that way?
Yes.
He's saying no.
whichever way Ada pointed is wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
we
went-
don't know that. We
You
also
went
don't.
that way.
But I am getting two different directions from two different people here. Okay.
He went that way.
You can make an intelligence-based check or a charisma check to try and mime with him.
I'll do
And Rebecca's like,
intelligence.
miming? Yes, I am.
It's tempting, but my character is a little bit more serious than my last one, so just an ability check for the intelligence.
If you're going to mime.
Oh wait, I thought it was just like to see like who I think is telling the truth more.
Right. If you wanted to see if he's telling the truth, you would have to do an insight check.
Okay, I'll do insight then.
Okay. Seems legit.
I got a 20, so
Yeah.
he seems
legit. You are quite certain that he's telling you the truth to the best of his ability, considering
Okay.
he can speak.
So I would say Ada does not know what she's talking about. This man's he knows. He knows the way.
And
he knows that she's saying the wrong thing, wrong direction.
he starts flapping around and trying to imitate a bird, and then he points towards the entrance of the Hall of Illusions.
Okay, fair enough. Do we need our tickets to him? Ticket?
Ka-chunk.
We're in. So I'll step in the Hall of Illusions.
Draw your tickets.
Punchy punch.
Punchy punch punch.
I want to hear a ka-chunk.
Ka-chunk.
Thank you.
You gotta be very sure.
Absolutely.
Don't want to get anything else stolen from us
Okay.
this trip.
All mirrors inside the interior walls of the tent. The mirrors near the entrance reflect onlookers in their youth. The images growing steadily older until the mirror deep within the hall reflects onlookers in their twilight years. As the characters scrutinize the reflections, ask the players to describe what the characters looked like as children and what they might look like in old age. So let's start with Delphina.
Okay.
What did your character look like as a child 8 years ago?
I mean, smaller, and I would say maybe hair a little bit longer. Her eyes are not, in fact, shimmery, but just regular color shade of blue.
Okay.
And she is holding some sort of stuffed animal.
Hmm.
But I would imagine for her it would be kind of unclear what it is. Like she can't really see it all the way, or that part of the image is muddled, weird.
And what would your character look like in their late old age?
So I'm assuming we're going like 80s. I want like real old lady.
Something like that, yeah.
She probably has like a little bit of a hunchback, maybe a cane, and like a basket, probably of like little flowers that she's been gathering. She'd probably be wearing like a little shawl or something. Just real cute old lady stuff.
Okay, Ada, what about your character?
Well, my character's an elf, so 8 years ago I would not have been a child.
No, 8 years ago you would have been probably the same age.
Mm-hmm. And about 100 years from now, I'd still look about the same.
Yep.
Yep.
So the mirror shows you about 600 years ago and 600 years from now.
All right. So little darling childlike elf Ada would have the same lilac hair and violet eyes, and be quite small. The ears would be sticking out at cute little awkward childlike angles, pudgy around her face, but still that sort of elf-like movement, more graceful, more poised, sure of themselves. Older looking Ada is going to have like platinum white silvery hair and the same violet eyes. Do elves wrinkle?
You know what? In their very late years, they might.
Okay, so there'll be like some wrinkles on her skin, but like they're less defined than they would be on a human or,
So
a creature that is more mortal.
apparently, the Witchlight Carnival has been traveling the multiverse for quite some time because child Ada, that's what you looked like the last time you were at the fair. Probably 600 years ago as opposed to the standard 8. Because remember, you came here as a child, so it's been a long time since you've been to a carnival. So what about Violet? What did Violet look like as a child?
She would have had long dark hair and like 2 braids, bright shining eyes, no like swirling iridescence. She'd be wearing like sturdy boots.
Okay.
And she's probably looking very like playful or mischievous, like
Still
looked like trouble.
Still stealing shit.
Yeah.
What about old Violet?
She still has like long dark hair, but it's got like white, like solid white streaks in it. It's kind of wild and loose.
Okay.
And she'd probably be wearing like a long robe-like dress, still with the sturdy boots, and she's still got that mischievous tint to her eyes. She's not your typical elderly human.
Okay. So,
now you're gonna make us become
any
one.
character. So, do you guys want to look around for anybody that's supposed to be in the Hall of Illusions?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead and make a search check or an investigation check.
All of us?
Yes, anybody who's looking around. Normal.
Ooh.
Ooh.
14.
Okay.
Somebody did good.
Somebody got it because
We were too intrigued by our own reflections.
Ada, as you're poking around inside the Hall of Illusions, you notice that one of the mirrors gets bumped and moves on its own, as though somebody was trying to hide behind it.
I'm going to go over there and look.
Okay, it appears to be a weeping gnome.
Is it the same one who was being laughed at outside the...
Yeah, it seems to be. It looks like it.
Hey, what's wrong there?
He cries and he keeps crying, and I need you to make a charisma check to see if you can cheer him up enough to get him to talk to you.
You're at a disadvantage.
Yes, I am.
Disadvantage.
8.
8 is not quite enough. He continues sobbing.
Get Delphine to come over.
Yeah, would we hear
Guys,
him
can you
sobbing
see
at
if you
this
can
point?
help me? This gnome is in tears.
I would assume we hear him sobbing, and I'll come and be like, "Oh, hey, it's all right. Tell us what's wrong, buddy, friend." How
Okay.
even?
I need Delphine to make a charisma check.
Okay.
Delphine
With
has
advantage.
wandered from charismatic into strangely creepy.
I mean, I think charisma falls on
Advantage.
that line anyway.
Advantage, Delphine.
Yeah. Sorry. 15.
Okay, that is just barely enough to get him to stop crying and start talking to you. Because my lover, she just laughed at me. She hates me. I tried to propose and she hates me. She thinks I'm a joke.
Oh no, she was standing outside that laughing box out there. That was probably what did it.
What are you talking about?
There's a Tasha box
Let me
of
get my
hideous
friend
laughter.
Violet to explain.
This one over here got hit by the same laughing box.
Are you sure? Okay.
Absolutely.
Still laughing.
She was hysterical for like minutes. She wouldn't shut up to save her life.
I guess maybe I can go talk to her.
Yeah.
I think you should.
She should be better by now.
Just don't propose to her outside of some strange witch in a box.
I suppose that's good advice no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe this time she'll even get to answer and reply. So, hopefully, yes.
I'm sure she wants to be your wife.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go ask her again. And he proceeds to the exit. This is not a maze. It's just a very weird mirror-filled hallway.
Okay.
Good luck.
Meanwhile, you guys now seem to be alone, and I need you all to make perception checks when Iska comes back.
I'm still here. I'm just off screen for a sec. Who's this lighting the candle?
Perception.
I'm going to go turn the air conditioner on because it's getting warm.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
We both rolled 4s.
Hey, I got a 7.
Perception?
I got 1 extra than you.
We're like not doing well with these perception checks.
No.
Was it perception?
There's too much stuff to look at. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
I'm just looking at myself in the mirror.
I got 11. It's not very perceptive, but it's better than
Okay. Well,
Oh, Chris, you just got back. Maybe we should roll those perception checks now.
Ada, by the skin of her teeth, made it. You hear a sneeze coming from behind another mirror.
Achoo.
Sneeze.
I bet it's kettle steam.
I bet it's the crazy hag who stole my stuff and is allergic to people going Wittershins, and maybe we've been walking Wittershins around the room and she's having and I can get my thing back.
Possibility. But you didn't perceive it, so.
I'm going to go check out that one.
I feel like Ada gets to do all the fun stuff.
You do find kettle.
Around like bumps on a lump.
You do find kettle steam.
Yes! I knew it! You!
Ooh.
You've been causing all the trouble.
Can I shoot him with my bow now?
man's voice out there. You need to give it back.
And bunged up the carnival ride. The thing went in a circle.
Yeah, and you were being just a general jerk to the mermaid. Not cool.
Totally not cool, dude. Pity the fool.
You better apologize for your bullying ways.
Like, you wouldn't understand. I've been looking for. I've been investigating this carnival. Something fishy's going around here, and I got to get to the bottom of it. See, look.
Oh,
I'll tell you. I tell you, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, they're not who they say they are. Something's going on. They work for somebody. They work for people that have locked up my. They blocked up my patron.
Even if you have beef with them, you're gonna make fun of people for no reason and just cause havoc.
Like the only way to get their attention is to make the carnival either really, really happy or really, really sad. Either way, it worked for you. But that's the only way to get a meeting with them. You see, because yeah, I gotta talk to them. I gotta see what's going on. I can't enter Prismere, but that's where my patron is supposed to be. But my pact prevents me from going to Prismere, so I got to get answers where I can get them. So that's Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. That's the only way I can do it. I got to do what I got to do. Yeah, see?
Don't do it by causing trouble, though.
We're trying to do it too.
Well, I can't make anybody happy. I don't have a voice of my own.
To put on a clown costume and jump around.
That'd be a creepy looking clown with my mug.
Maybe you could stop causing problems, and one of us will win this crown and take you with us. If you'll help us.
I can't enter Prismere. That's the terms of my contract with Zybilna.
Well, maybe we can find your thing if you just stop being a shit disturber.
I haven't lost a thing. I lost my patron. She's a little bit harder to find. She's at the Palace of Heart's Desire at the end of Prismere, and I can't get there.
That sounds like a you problem.
Oh.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
to make
Her charisma out the window. Gone. The bully has become bullied.
Well, my problem might become your problem. You're in this mix too, huh? You're here for a reason, huh? You're not just tourists, unless you are.
Maybe we are.
Well, you're some strange-looking tourists. I mean, I've not seen an Eladrin in these parts ever. I mean, Eladrins don't really hang out near Baldur's Gate. That's the area around.
I take offense to that, knowing that there's a bunch of weird people here. Thank you very much.
If you've not seen this place, nobody looks like they belong here.
Yeah, no, not at the carnival. They travel different dimensions. They're a
Exactly,
reality
which means
hopping
they could have
fair. That's
traveled
not
to
normal
mine.
anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. That means they could have traveled to mine.
Yeah, you don't look like a Witchlight hand to me. You
I
look
don't know. This
you've been
guy
lost-
seems like a jerk. I say we
You
turn him
look
in.
like you've been lost in the Feywilds for a while.
Can I
so
shoot
what
him
are
with
you
my
doing
bow?
Yes, you can.
I hope you do.
here? That's all
I draw my bow.
Yes,
Like,
you can.
Whoa. All of you looks like you've been hanging out in the Feywild. So what are you doing here? You can't be tourists. You're not from here either.
I don't like your attitude.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I don't like your face.
Cool. All right. So
Look, I tell you what,
We're
I'm
at
gonna
an
give-
understanding.
I will give Candlefoot back his voice if you do me a solid and you find my patron Zybilna. Now,
I'd like
I,
a
literally
place
offered
first.
to do that, and you said no.
I didn't hear you say that.
We'll do it if you say please.
That's what happens when all of you talks at once.
Pretty
Huh?
please.
All right. I'll give Candlefoot back his voice, but you guys, you gotta freeze Zybilna. Something's happened to her. I don't know what, but some fishy's going on over there in Prismere. Look, these hags, they moved in and they muscled her out. They got those hags. They got to go one way or another. You don't have to kill them, but you got to get rid of them. It might be easier to trick them or make a deal with them than it would be to fight them. But
Why can't
that's
you
not
go to Prismere and take care of them yourself?
because my patronage with Zybilna prevents me from entering Prismere. Look,
Why?
I'm what you might call a warlock. See, I can't. Part of my contract is I can't go to her realm.
Why not?
I don't know. That's Zybilna's business.
I think he's telling the truth, but I still think he's.
You can make
a
an
jerk.
insight check to try and find out.
I'm not worried about him telling the truth. It just
Well,
Okay, so we'll go to the Prismere and we'll hopefully and find.
so what I want to ask is if you know where it's at.
Yeah.
What, Prismere?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there's a Fey crossing here in this carnival somewhere. It's a traveling carnival with a traveling Fey crossing. I'm not sure exactly where. I know it's here, but I don't know exactly where.
Well,
That's
that
not helpful.
is. You're really not offering a lot of help for us to help you. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, like what? Like if we go and rescue your patron, what do we get for that?
That's not where I was going with that. I just meant he wanted help, but he's not really helping us help
That's
him.
what I'm saying. Like you want we'll go and help you, but like, what are you? Are
Well,
you going to
I'll
help
give
us?
Candlefoot-
Are you going to like?
All right, one thing, I'll give Candlefoot his voice back. And another thing, I can give you some things that might help you along your way.
Like,
My mentor might be able to hook you guys up, but I'm just saying. But you got to get there first. Anyway,
I
I
don't know
know
if I
the
like the
name of
words
a guy
might.
that can help you get through the first part of Prismere. The first part of Prismere, that's hither. You got to get through hither to get to thither, and then you got to get through to get to yon. But I don't know much more than that. And I don't know the way, and I can't even go there myself. But I do know the name of a guy. I know a guy that knows a guy that can help you guys out.
when you know a guy that knows a guy.
Okay,
You
who is
saying
that
this
guy?
in your New York accent is friggin' hysterical.
I can't do it. I can't do much of any other accent, and that one's really bad too. So
Oh, that one
no,
is
it's fine.
delightful.
I love it.
I
You know
would
what?
not change a thing.
I'm down to do all of the stuff that you're asking.
like these guys, they're Connies. They kind of talk like this, eh?
They
So,
do. Every single one of them.
I don't fucking know. That's actually really insulting. I'm sorry.
When the voice goes back to the little fairy mime dude, is he gonna talk like that too then?
What's that? The little fairy mime dude? I don't know. It's his voice.
I
Probably have
know.
to ask
So I'm like,
him.
is that what he sounds like?
Hey, yeah, it might be. Probably. It makes sense, right?
I love the visuals with that.
And this is coming from a crow person.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? No, I trust what he's saying. I just don't like the way he went about it. Kind of disrespectful. Kind of
Same.
stinky. I'll still do it. We'll look, but I just want you to say please.
Look, I know a guy, and plus, if you guys help Zabilna, I'm sure she'll reward you handsomely.
Did you
Right.
not hear what my
Right.
companion said?
What is
No,
the
what?
name
He would
of the
help
friend?
you. But
Okay.
there's
I'll help
certain
you.
things that need to be said here.
All right.
P word. It's a real nice word.
The guide you're looking for is Sir Talavar. I know he's a friend of Zabilna's, and he can guide you through. He can guide you through hither. He
Still
can
not
guide you
hearing
through
it.
hither. His name's Sir Talavar. He can guide you through hither. It's on the down low. I promise. This is all on the level.
You don't seem to understand.
What?
Now, can you say
We
please?
won't help you until you get some manners.
Can
Pretty
you
What?
please. Sugar on top. You know, the full rundown. Just ask
Basic
nicely.
pleases
Just say
and thank
please.
yous. Surely you were taught them as a child.
He's a Kanku, are they?
What do I look like, an elf? Come on now.
You're talking like one, which means you can say a simple please and
Okay.
thank
Would
you.
you guys please go to Prismere and free my patron?
Absolutely.
There we
Thank you
go.
very much.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. You're such good fellas, eh? All right.
I'm glad we reached an understanding.
Yeah. Go on, get out of here, you wise guys.
Back with the
Next
attitude,
thing I
but
know,
it's
you're
fine.
going to be like shaving the garlic with a razor blade.
I've just insulted everybody in New York State. That's all. I hope no one
You live in New Jersey. I think they're going to have a few to send back to you.
You know what? Yeah, probably.
And theirs will probably be worse.
I'm loving
I
it.
know the rivalry between New York and New Jersey. It's the rivalry of the news. That there is no love lost between the lot of you.
Actually, I don't mind New Yorkers.
Yeah, because you're from Jersey. It doesn't work the other way around.
Well,
Okay,
This is
so
Chris's shocked face that a Canadian knows this.
no, it's all right.
so your guy knows the guy? Where can we find the guy?
Okay, this guy, like, I don't know exactly where he is. You might try. Yeah, might have to look around a little bit. But the guy's name is Sir Talavar.
Okay.
He's a little guy, but big hot. He's fine. He's good.
How little are we talking?
Do you know what a pseudo dragon is?
Yes.
That little.
Insight check. I want to know if she actually knows what that is.
An elf not know what a pseudo dragon is?
She is an Eladrin, and she's been lost in the Feywild for like 600 years.
I just thought it would have been funny if you said no, or if you said yes and you had no idea.
I'm more about direction, not
she's
about.
been lost in the Feywild for 600 years, and she's been walking in circles in the same like 2.5 mile radius.
Just talking to the same pseudo dragon the entire time.
So they are about the size of an average house cat.
Yes.
So if Sir Talabar can guide us through the hither, does that mean he knows how to get there?
He knows how to get to thither.
Thither.
He can get you. He can get you from hither to thither.
Okay, but doesn't mean he knows where the Fey crossing is to get. Like,
No,
No,
hither is on the other side of the
he's
Fey
on the
crossing.
other side of the Fey
so we're
crossing.
gonna. So does Sir Talabar? We're gonna find him on the other side.
Yes.
So first we have to find out where the Fey crossing is. So
how does a Kanku, who can't go there, know that there's a guy there who can guide us?
He can't go there, but he has a matron that lives there, so he knows people.
She lives there. I thought she
He's
was
got a
like,
guy.
stolen there.
His patron lives there in Prismere,
Mm-hmm.
and she knows people. And
But I thought
because
we were supposed to be rescuing her,
you are
but she
So
lives
we have-
there.
right.
Fuck, I'm confused.
she doesn't understand what we're rescuing this person from.
The
That's like
Okay,
you're gonna
so-
come to my house and rescue me?
Okay.
Like,
okay. Basically, what Kettle Steam has told you is that you need to rescue Sibilna because she's being held captive in her own domain by 3
The
hags
hags.
that make up the Hourglass Coven. The Hourglass Coven has divided Prismere into 3 splinter realms that they each in turn reside over.
Which
Yeah,
are
they're
they
made
the ones that
out
are
of
holding our
hags.
hidden things?
Yes.
All right.
So we need to keep making people happy at this carnival so that we can get the attention of Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, and we can find out where the crossing
Or
is.
you can make them really unhappy, but that's probably going to take you longer now.
No, I think we chose the path that is making people happy. We're so damn good at it.
I mean, you are.
All right.
You've been doing a good job of that so far. So,
So, is there anything else that happens in the Hall of Illusions?
not currently, no. You found the gnome that ran in here because he was embarrassed, and then you found this guy, who's kind of a he's
Helpful,
kind of a
unhelpful?
big, kind of a jerk, but you managed to reason with him, and
We saw
you
visions
got
of
some more
ourselves.
information about where you're going.
We saw
Sorry,
visions
guys,
of
I
ourselves.
need to take a 5. M's hurt. I'll be right back.
Okay,
You're good.
we'll take 5. We'll
Well,
take
just
5.
get me up to speed.
Okay, I'll take the opportunity to pee really quick as well.
All right.
I'm just gonna eat my M&Ms.
Okay. I'm gonna go grab another soda.
Cool. already looked at this, didn't I?
Sorry, I forgot to unmute.
Sorry.
Go
Everything's okay. Emily always says things in the most like dramatic way, and so sometimes when she says stuff, you're like, "Oh my god!" But
Got jump scared.
sounds she fell at derby practice, and they always say if you fall like any type of like major fall to like just watch your head, just watch it for like concussions and stuff, but you know, make sure everything's okay. So the first thing she comes into is she goes, I have to be on concussion watch for a full day. And I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh.
She's got
Understandably
a bit of like just like a little bit of swelling on the back of her head from where she like fell. So she like fell onto the concrete and like onto her back and the back of her head, but she's wearing a helmet. So
yeah,
like where she fell is like it's probably a little bit bruised, but
yeah.
it's like very, very, very minor swelling. It's not like it's not even a goose egg. Like she's gonna be fine. So she's gonna put an ice pack on it just to help with it, and we'll just kind of keep an eye on her, but she should be fine.
That's
But
good
yeah,
to
that's
hear, at
freaked me
least.
out for a second.
No, yeah, I would have been scared too. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
So, Taylor, you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. So, are we ready, or you guys you need a little more minute?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So, yeah. So what you learned from?
And then I'm getting tired.
All right.
I have a hard time following,
All right.
which is why I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Okay.
But I'm
So,
still just play.
are you okay to play, or
Yeah, I'm play for a little bit.
okay? So, basically, to sort of recap, what you learned from Kettle Steam was, in order to find your lost things, you need to find these hags. These hags are each in charge of a certain section of Prismere, which has been divided amongst the three of them into three parts: hither, thither, and yon. And you need to start in hither, proceed through yon, in order to get to the Palace of Heart's Desire and free Zybilna. Zybilna is the rightful ruler of Prismere and Kettlesteam's patron.
All right.
So why wouldn't Mr. Witch and Mr. Light let Kettlestein through to go do his thing? Like, why are they guiding or guarding this crossing?
They guard it from everybody. They can't. They actually don't have anything to do with why Kettlestein can't go. Kettlestein, part of his bargain with Zybilna that turned him into a warlock, is he cannot physically set foot in Prismere.
Yeah. But why are they're not guarding it from him then? They're
guarding it from everybody.
And why are they guarding it from everybody? Like they're
Because
just greedy?
They don't want carnival goers to end up in Prismere.
By mistake? On purpose?
By mistake or on purpose.
And is there no other portal to Prismere?
Not that anybody is aware of.
Before we go, I also want to ask him about, like, he kept saying that Mr. Witch and Light are, like, not what they seem and bad. Like, what do you mean by that?
Say, look, I don't know the full details. They're hiding something. They got some kind of deal with these hags. that's letting them stay in charge of the carnival.
Hmm.
I don't know what the story is. The only way to get to the bottom of it is to get some kind of leverage over them. And the way you do that is by getting a meeting with them and talking to them and seeing what's going on. And maybe you can convince them to let you into prison. Because I don't think they like their deal with these hags. But if you guys think that you can beat these hags or outsmart them or dupe them or something or whatever, maybe if they believe you, maybe they'll help you out and get you into Prismere so that you can release them from whatever messed up deal they got going on. Because I think they got the short end of the stick of it.
Interesting.
But getting rid of these hags would be good for everybody, is what I'm saying.
So the only places on the map we haven't gone is the gondola swans and the feasting orchard.
Right. So the feasting orchard is what it says it is. There are attractions, and you do have 2 punches left on your tickets.
That we
Ooh.
do.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll have a look around.
Should we go to the gondola swans?
Okay.
Alrighty.
Go
Before
ahead.
we go, I
Those
like your
little-
wings. They look like tortillas. Bye.
They look like tortillas.
Ew.
No,
I can't unsee it.
You're not wrong.
They look like tortillas. Yeah.
I mean, the gondola swans are obviously those little swans that are swimming in the little rivers that
Yeah.
tour around.
Here.
We've already taken tours on dragonfly rides and bubbles, so I don't think we need to do that.
Yeah, but there might be somebody we can talk to and get information from.
Everywhere you've gone, there's been somebody you can get some information from. You just got a whole big info dump. I don't think that a little more info wouldn't hurt. And you have already had like 2 tours of the place from by air.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to check out both of them.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I have plenty of time. We can keep going.
Oh, up to you guys.
I want to eat something,
You
and I
want-
want to get my fortune told.
Okay. Well, there's plenty of small stalls, and actually, yep. Okay. Well, are you more hungry than wanting their fortune told, or no?
Hunger first. That way I don't
Okay.
get hangry.
Very true.
Is there pie? Because the top of the thing looks like pie, and I want pie.
Okay. So, I'm trying to find it.
And
Okay.
is there ale?
Oh, well.
Because real life Iska is
Ooh.
not really allowed to be drinking ale right now, and that sucks.
So, the feasting orchard. Music and mirth radiate. Music and mirth radiate from this park. The heady scent of flowers, mead, and berry pie wafts through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from the trees. Musicians drum, pipe, and strum. And everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard.
Oh, I like custard.
Whoa.
And a young
Custard
man-
and fruit pie!
Yes.
Delishy.
and a,
And mead.
Ale.
Mead ale. Whichever.
this guy. That's
Whoa!
yeah,
Totally not creepy.
a very sad gnomish clown. So step right up, and come compete in the fairy cake eating contest. One
No, thank
ticket
you.
punch and one ticket punch gives you the chance of winning a prize, a very magical prize. What kind of surprise? What kind of prize? That's a surprise. Come and eat the fairy cakes.
I don't think my
Looks like a
constitution
clown.
would be good.
Out eat other guests and win a prize.
I'll do it.
He
Okay.
looks like an orc clown.
Yeah. He's a very sad gnome clown.
I don't like him.
He looks like a businessman that was forced to put on a clown birthday party for his kid or something.
He's creeping me out. Make it go away, please.
Oh. He's gone.
Thank you.
Okay. So your fairy cake eating contest. Do we have any takers? We have one.
I don't think my constitution would be good for that, so I'm gonna step out.
Okay. Anybody else?
Just Violet.
No? Just Violet. Okay. I need you all. I need Violet to roll me a D20 and add your Constitution modifier, and see how many cakes you can stuff down your throat before in this round. There's 3 rounds.
Is it an ability check or a saving?
It's a saving throw.
Saving throw? Normal?
8 plus what?
Shitty. 0.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, her frozen face right now is everything.
Oh no!
Okay.
The fairy king
Oh,
did
poor
it.
Taya, you're frozen again and in
Yeah.
a very inopportune face.
That's sort of my life.
It's all right. So this round, you've managed to get down 2 cakes, and you're behind by 1. Your 2 competitors, one of your other 3 competitors, has managed to pull ahead of you by 1 cake.
Okay.
I need you to make another D20 roll, and I need you to roll higher than 20, or not higher than 10.
Oh, it was almost 20.
Almost.
Teetered.
Not quite. So you're still behind by 1. Now I will let you make a bonus roll if you want to stuff down another cake in this round. But I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. And if you fail it this time, you're taking a D4 custard damage.
Not a custard damage. No.
No.
Custard damage.
Roll me a D4.
The little triangle one. There you go.
You've taken
Ooh.
4 points of custard damage.
Maximum damage.
Oh my god.
This is sounding more like emotional damage.
Oh god, the blood.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Well, I only have 8 hit points. So it's like half.
Clearly that
Damn.
was strawberry custard.
It might have been. It might have been a tomato pie. Good grief.
If you start talking in that New York accent again, we're just going to assume that it's tomato sauce, where the
Yeah.
garlic has
Yeah.
been razor bladed in so that it disintegrates into the sauce, right?
Anyway, make
He doesn't
another
look
roll. I
like-
need you to roll higher than a 10 for this round, the 3rd and final round.
Okay.
Come on, Violet.
Constitution roll. Which
You got
is
this.
really just a D20. Oh my god, I'm gonna die!
The custard damage is
I
too
need
much.
to roll another D4.
Is this
Too
crust
much
damage now?
custard!
This is custard damage.
No, not crust.
No, not crust, just custard. However, your competitor, you actually got real lucky. I'm rolling physical dice because I don't have a character. I don't have a token for this guy. But he actually rolled worse than you. He rolled a 1 and vomited up all the cakes that he ate.
That is very
You
apparent
actually-
on the map.
You did actually manage to win this particular round. Good grief, that's a lot of freaking custard.
Custard.
Right.
So
Right.
after the custard cake eating contest,
It got a little violent at the end.
yeah, it got a little. Immediately after the contest ends, about a minute later, you've healed all of your custard damage. Custard damage is not persistent; it heals almost immediately.
Okay, good.
Thank the gods.
But you are, however, very full, and you do not need food for a while.
All right.
Cool.
So, you have won a prize. Thaco, the sad clown that we saw earlier, just walks up and says, "Yeah, congratulations, you won the prize. Here's your reward," and he hands you a wand
A wand?
and a cupcake.
Ooh.
What kind of wand?
Hang on.
Hang on.
Is it Wanda from the Bronx? No,
Taya,
Chris,
you got
like
frozen
the
again.
I am or I am not.
You're frozen again.
Oh, fuck. It's very high.
Poor Taya.
I know.
So,
I don't know why I'm freezing.
you
Maybe you need
get
to
a
restart your computer or something later.
yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not worried about it if you're not. But.
No. What kind of wand is it?
So it's a magic wand of custard bolts. It has 20 charges, and it's in your inventory. So,
And what does a custard bolt do?
okay. This wand of custard bolts, won as a prize at the Witchlight Carnival. It can magically fire a cream-filled pastry at its target that, if it hits, deals a D4 custard damage to the target. The wand has only 20 charges. Once the last charge has been used, it becomes an ordinary stick.
There could not have been a better person to give that wand to.
Pew pew! Custard for everybody!
You've also received a cupcake.
And they
Oh
cup-
boy.
Cupcake has, yeah, I know. This cupcake has the ability to turn the person who eats the entire thing in one sitting invisible for 1 hour.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Like that.
Until and unless you interact with an object or attack somebody or cast a spell. Then the invisibility effect ends early.
Right.
But as long as you don't do that, you can open doors. As long as you don't attack anything or try and do complicated.
Or eavesdrop on Mr. Witch and Mr. Light as to where the Prismere
Mhm,
crossing
mhm,
is.
mhm.
Could do that.
Hey, you're back.
You should win the crowny thing, get the meeting, but I'll eat the cupcake, and then you can have the meeting, and then after you leave, I can eavesdrop on what they're talking about. You know what I mean? You know how, like, you have the meeting, and then after you leave, you're like, hey, but what was the big boss really, like, what was he saying after I
Mhm,
left?
Yeah.
mhm.
Yeah, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, that could work.
How long was the
And then I'll
durability
shoot the
for the
beach with a
invisibility?
custard and run out of the room.
Taya's going to shoot somebody with that wand before she leaves this
She's
carnival.
waiting.
And just be careful it's not the two of you.
Oh, is that a threat or a promise?
A little bit of both.
Miss Ma'am, that was some sass.
She just mad she hasn't gotten to shoot anyone yet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
We
literally.
only had it for like a minute, but she's already plotting our demise.
I got,
Yeah.
like, an itchy trigger finger.
Well, do we want to look for the
I
the
want
pearl
my
one?
fortune told. Well, first I
Yeah.
have to spend a token to get food and drink because I'm not doing the fairy cake eating contest.
I mean, are we like hungry? Is that
I
the
am.
thing?
There are small stalls over here.
I see. These stalls over this way?
And there is a fortune teller stall over here.
This one right
Excellent.
here?
Yep.
Okay. Got it.
Wait, what? Where did everybody go?
To the left side by
I
Big
hear
Top.
puppy. Where's the puppy?
Oh, they're all the way over there. Causing chaos.
My puppy's upstairs.
Aw. Most of them are asleep over here.
Oh, there you guys are.
My puppy's sitting with her boy.
Okay. So,
They're all laying down on the bed.
I'm out of character portraits, but basically, oh, actually, no, I'm not. But you've already met this guy.
It's not the creepy clown, is it?
The very same clown also runs this area. Oh, hey,
Oh,
this
that
guy.
guy. Does he have his voice back now?
Says, hey guys, yeah, appreciate you guys helping me out. They're really
You're welcome.
that Kanku guy was a real jerk, but I got my voice back, and I'd like to. Hey, this is where I normally work. When I can actually talk to people. Anyway, if you like one ticket punch, and I could read your fortunes if you want.
Yes, please.
Okay, ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. And that, I believe, may have been your last ticket punch.
I'm okay with that.
You might have one more, I don't remember.
I got a ticket punch for eating, drinking, and being merry. And this is my last one for my fortune told.
Okay. So, and I need whoever's getting their fortune told to retrieve their deck of cards. Okay.
Do I want Spirit Song Tarot, guys, or Green Witch Tarot?
Which one fits your character more?
They both do.
The real struggle.
This one has keywords on it, and I feel like being lazy.
There you go. Mine don't even have that. Mine have well, some of them do. But they're like...
Okay, this is a past, present, future reading.
Okay.
So just lay out 3 cards?
One at a time, because I got to keep track of this.
Okay.
But y'all can shuffle as you see fit.
Okay.
Past. 9 of feathers, or that would be 9 of swords.
I got the Chariot.
1 second.
My keywords are perspective and self-empowerment.
Ooh. I got, for past, Queen of Swords reversed. I don't know if we're doing reversals, but that's what came up. If not, just Queen of Swords then.
Okay, present.
I got the 4 of Pentacles.
The devil, or the shadow as this deck likes to call it. Self-empowerment and ambition. 2 of my 3 cards so far have had self-empowerment as a keyword.
We like that.
Mm-hmm.
That is what we call consistency, kids.
Well, maybe you're self-empowering yourself to find your sense of direction.
True. My present card is the Star.
Okay, and future.
I I got Knight of Swords.
Knight of Swords.
Mine is 2 of Feathers or 2 of Swords, Decisions, and Discretion. Or sorry, Direction. Ha! Ha! Direction! Direction!
Ugh.
That is eerie, isn't it? Don't you love it when you actually have real tarot readers doing this type of shit?
It's all coming together.
Hey, Rebecca, what's your future reading?
My future is Page of Wands.
Oh, that's interesting.
Very interesting. Love it. I wish I had little... These ones are just like to say the name on them, but they're sparkly, so it fit the vibe. I want to get that deck at some point. Spirit Song.
What does a 9 of Swords mean for you? This is your past reading.
So this one says perspective and self-empowerment. For the here's the card, Chris.
Okay.
So it is a porcupine that's surrounded on 3 sides by feathers and what looks like a dream catcher and vines and all sorts of cool stuff. So perspective and self-empowerment. So what does it mean for my character's past?
Yes. What are you getting for it?
That my perspective may have been skewed. I was blinded by some choices that I thought were empowering for me, but actually may have boxed me in instead.
Okay. And Taya.
Okay, so my past was the Chariot,
Okay.
which is about self-assertion and hard control. It's about like being the boss, getting shit done. And then my present is the 4 of Pentacles, which is about stability and security. So it's like all that drive has brought me to this place of security and stability. But it also says you need to like give up control to be happy, right? Like you're in your comfort zone, so you can stay there. But if you want to grow, you got to get out of your comfort zone. And then my future is the Knight of Swords, which is a person with a purpose who's forging forward. A person who bursts onto the scene with fervor and confidence and rushes headlong at obstacles without a second thought.
That checks out.
That doesn't sound like a rogue, not at all.
No, not at all. And Rebecca, what was your past card reading, and what does that mean to you?
Okay, so I got Queen of Swords. Queen, when I see queens, I think of people that like help or like use their abilities to help people, and swords to me are like either words or honesty or truths and things like that. So I feel like my character in the past tried to use her kindness, use her honesty, use her words to help people or to be helpful, but since it's in reverse, she never really lived up to like either it wasn't helpful to people or people took advantage of that. So she always tried to be the helpful person, but she ended up getting taken advantage of, or just nobody was like reimbursing that or like giving that back as well. So it ended up being like just like fruitless not like labor, but like fruitless, like she's doing stuff to be kind to people, but nobody's being kind back or nobody's offering back.
Wasted it. Gotcha. Okay. And the present and future readings we will deal with in the future.
Oh,
Okay.
We will interpret those in the future as we play through the characters. and the
So can we
module.
write these down?
I'm
Yes,
just gonna take a picture of mine. I'll remember.
yeah.
Are we wrapping up game for the day?
I have a little bit. I can go a little bit further for another hour or so if you guys can, but I don't know how good
An
everybody.
hour would be probably pushing it for me. How about you, Taya?
I'm tired.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel that as well. I'm a little bit tired.
okay. This we can call it a stopping point here. You guys got
If there's
some
something
good-
that we sort of need to do to kind of tie it up, put a bow on it for today, we probably have a few. Could do that for a few
Yeah.
minutes.
Okay. Yep. The only thing left to do is the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch ceremony,
We could do that.
which
If you
occurs
guys
in the
want.
big top. And yeah, actually, Candlefoot can get out of here, and which does occur at the big top, and there's a lot of fanfare. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are both present, and they both do a nice speech. Welcome to. We're so glad you were able to join us here at the Witchlight Carnival. Welcome, and ladies, gentlemen, and persons of all genders, to the grand finale, the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. And the Witchlight Monarch is a title and a crown that goes to the one who has helped to spread the most joy and happiness throughout all of the fair and the carnival. And we have a few contenders for that title. And, well, we have in this hat here, Mr. Witch takes off his top hat and starts shaking it. You can actually hear audibly that there's
Rattling.
rattlings inside of it.
Yeah.
And the name of the Witchlight Monarch is inside this here hat. And at this point, I need you guys to vote amongst yourselves. Who do y'all think should be crowned Witchlight Monarch? Because you guys, I've been keeping score because there has been a scoreboard here. You guys have earned enough mood points. One of you guys is the Witchlight Monarch, but you guys have to decide amongst yourselves.
Oh, we
Who
get a
that
vote.
is. You're voting for each other. You can vote for yourself, but
Well,
I
let's
am
think about,
throwing
like,
it into private chat on StreamYard. Does that sound right?
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Well, and then I'm thinking like, what's her name? Delphina?
Delphina.
Yeah, because Delphina rescued the guy that was falling off of the thing. I rescued the guy on the snail. We all participated in the snail thing.
Yeah.
We all helped, like, yeah. Were there any other acts of, like, weird...
Heroics.
Taya chased away Kettle Steam from yelling at the mermaid.
Yeah, you did do that. That's true. We all kind of like did one each thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Well, I'm not going to vote for myself, so I'll vote for Delphina. Oh, sorry, we weren't supposed to say that. Put it in the chat.
well, it's the weird thing is I legitimately was going to vote this way anyways.
That's fine. You don't have to justify anything. It's all good.
Well, I just don't feel like it's helpful. That's all I'm saying.
one vote for everybody. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what? You guys can all roll a d4, and if you roll a 1, roll again.
Okay.
Well, actually, you can all roll a d4 and see who gets the highest roll. 1,
2. I got a 2.
I rolled the 1.
Okay.
So roll again, he said.
Oh, we're rolling again?
No, for her,
No,
the one.
Sorry.
I got a 4.
Yeah.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Okay, so Was that Violet, or did Ada roll yet?
No, I rolled a 2.
Okay. What'd you roll, Rebecca?
I got a 2 as well.
Okay. So, out of the top hat, Mr. Witch pulls the name Violet Nightshade. Witchlight Monarch for your service to the carnival, spreading joy and happiness to children and adults of all ages. Yay!
Thank you. I would very much like to thank my co-conspirators, Ada and Delphina.
Well, no, conspirators makes it.
Conspirators?
Yeah.
Conspire to do anything? What the hell? Man, look at you throwing shade.
Also, her trying to shoot everyone literally all evening, and they're like, "What a
The
gal!"
only reason I'm winning this is because
trigger
you
happy
two.
person here made everybody happiest.
You guys stopped me from shooting people with custard wands and bows and arrows quite a few times.
All right.
Takes a village, people.
Very true. I think Violet is the rightful ruler and winner, and we should all respect it.
Cool.
So Mr. Witch and Mr. Light escort the monarch on a circuit of the stage, while Plasha, the mermaid, sings a joyous song and pixies flutter all around her. When Plasha's song concludes, Mr. Light leads the monarch on a parade through the carnival, with the other guests following as Burley the bugbear sets off fireworks.
Oh, he was a bugbear? Oh, that's so funny.
So I get a crown.
So, you do get a crown. You do, in fact, get a crown.
Just sitting there like, okay, but where's my crown?
It is a wooden crown that has been painted gold.
Tiara?
And as soon as the ceremony is over, it actually kind of disappears. It's ceremonial in nature.
Oh.
So.
Oh well, that's fun. I get to wear it for a little bit.
The reward is the friendship we made along the way.
Wow.
Sure.
Original. Where'd you come up with that one? A Hallmark
Can't
card?
take that to the pawn shop.
Yeah. It's just in my mind, you know.
But the Witchlight
Original
Monarch,
thoughts.
the Witchlight Monarch gains the following charm. So, you gain the supernatural gift, Charm of the Monarch. You can sprout a pair of beautiful butterfly wings as long as you can have the wings. You gain a fly speed equal to your walking speed, and you gain a +5 bonus on all charisma-based ability checks. These effects last for 1 hour. After you use this charm 3 times, it vanishes from you, and you're not able to use it again.
Still a pretty sick prize.
You no longer roll at disadvantage for charisma checks. In fact, you have advantage for all charisma saving throws and charisma ability checks for the campaign.
Whoa.
Well, ain't that handy?
And I can use it 3 times
Total.
to fly.
To fly for an hour.
Pretty cool.
But you can only use it a total of 3 times, and it doesn't recharge. You can't get any uses back.
Yeah. But I get the advantage on charisma checks permanently.
Permanently.
Sweet.
And to wrap it all up, at the end of the parade, when the fanfare is over, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light ask you to join them for tea at the end of the evening, as they would like to talk to you. And I guess that's where we'll wrap it up.
Woo! That was fun.
Way to go, Violet.
How do we feel about this particular campaign so far? No, it's only been one
This is-
game.
Awesome.
I had a lot
Not
of fun.
enough combat.
How
You
did
had
just
so
know
many
you would say
opportunities
that,
to
Taya?
use that.
You
You could have
spent
shot
the whole time
anyone.
making people happy. The whole time you just trigger happy the entire time.
Like I haven't been able to use my like sneak attack advantage.
We'll definitely, I think, get more combat opportunities once we see some hag ladies hopping around,
Yeah,
presumably.
You can complete this entire campaign without entering combat. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to. It's entirely up to you guys and how you want to play it.
Feel a little attacked here. Just gonna say.
You feel attacked, but you won the happiness. You were
I
the
mean,
best.
it really couldn't have gone to the better.
Honestly.
I mean, if irony is what you're going for. So, are we liking the campaign so far?
Yes.
Yeah, fun.
It's a little bit different than most other campaigns.
I like the gambling style playing
it's
games.
A different theme, and the opening, like no other campaign setting opening, is a carnival. So it was it was meant to be kind of a whimsical start, and hopefully we achieved that.
It was fun. I like playing all the little games where we have to keep rolling for stuff to see who wins. That's fun.
Yeah. I tried to keep the rolling minimum because I didn't want it to get bogged down or dragged out, and that can get a little bit grindy after a while. But for short games, it's.
But if you're never rolling, then you never feel like you're playing D&D either. So
True.
Yeah.
keep the rolling coming to a degree at least, because otherwise it doesn't feel like D&D.
It just feels like you're just sitting around playing make
Having
believe.
a conversation,
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, I
guys.
think it was fun.
Do you want to see about next time we can get together? Because I know that I am off this coming Saturday, but I don't know if everybody else has the opportunity.
This coming Saturday, I know I have something going on. What is it?
25th.
I should be off on Saturdays, period, from henceforth out. But
25th, I've got a Spinners Guild meeting. So, yeah, that one I am not good on, but I should be okay for June the 1st.
Okay, so 25th, no good. June the 1st?
Yeah, I'm definitely good for June the 1st.
I should be fine with that as well.
Yep, me too.
Okay, I should be also. And that should work for me too. And that'll give me 2 weeks to prepare the next scene. So I know this is more of a theater of the mind type of campaign, but that can also be good and fun. But having some battle maps ready. The only time you really need a battle map is if you're actually having a fight. So
Yeah.
it depends on what you guys decide to do and what you guys want to do with the campaign. And maybe
Want to let me shoot some hags or not? Guys?
I definitely want you to shoot them whenever you really want to shoot them. I think that's the best time to do it.
I'll just stop telling you guys and just secretly.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatching?
I thought you were going to shoot that one guy, and that really was so funny to me.
Kind of rude.
He did deserve.
I legit was thinking that you were going to pull out your bow and do some damage.
Yeah. Just take Kettle Steam out and not get any information from him. So.
Well, he won't be a problem anymore.
I guess he won't ever.
No.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, at least you didn't do him like you did Meepo.
I didn't do anything to Meepo.
Oh, you
Yes, you did.
Meepo. I didn't do it. The dragon did it.
Was that the one you let run to go get eaten by the dragon?
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
that
Yes.
gets turned into a popsicle and then
What do you
monks
mean?
them.
I let him run. I didn't let him
Yeah,
run.
no, you
Every
did.
opportunity to save his ass, and you just wanted to see what would happen.
I was not involved in that.
Fine.
I mean, I wasn't here for that one. I just watched it secondhand. Oh no!
I mean, it was pretty epic.
Don't look at the
I'm
Dr.
not gonna
Pepper
lie.
problem over there.
Well, hopefully we all have the same as much, if not more, fun for the next leg of this, for next episode of this campaign. I really enjoyed running this one for you guys, and I hope to continue doing so until the end of the campaign. So,
Pretty
You
exciting.
betcha.
Thank
alright.
you for putting this together.
Yeah, this one was
thank
a
you
lot
guys
of
for
fun.
playing. We can't have a game without players, so appreciate you guys being here.
Oh my god, that's us.
I'm going to end the stream. So.
Bye.